So,
Can you cover for me for like 20
oh,
minutes? I need to look
hello,
at something from garage.
hello. Yeah, we're live. Oh, I got a message to check music. Thank you
Oh
for
yeah,
telling me. This is actually perfect. And let me put it on lower volume. Looks
perfect.
good. Perfect. So, hello, hello, everybody. We're starting our NMO 10. My name is Nikita. Nick in Discord nickname. Um, I'm gonna commentate this NMO. I'm here with Nix, who is absent for just a few seconds, and Pepper.
Hello. How's it going, stream?
Yeah, I would like to pull out also the Twitch chat. Yeah, now I see it. Perfect. Um, so first of all, here are the rules. So today's format is gonna be Swiss. The duels are gonna be 6 minutes, best of 3 matches. The way our competitors are gonna choose levels, they're gonna draw 5 random levels. Each player is gonna ban one, and then the remaining 3 levels are gonna be played. The Pepper, would you like to introduce the map pool for us?
Absolutely. So this is a boof NMO. So we're gonna have every normal boof level in the game except for boof traversal because no one wants to duel on that for 6 minutes. Um, and you might notice if you're familiar with Gun White, there are a few levels on here that are not normally boof levels. We're playing today for the first time in an NMO. We're playing with some levels that are going to be using a boof mod, and so what that means is that you'll start the level with the boof guard. So like those levels being Cascade Guardian, Straightaway Fortress, and Attitude Adjustment. So you'll start with the boof guard. You can use that to your heart's content. And so a lot of those levels are really, really fast. And they're all definitely way faster than they are usually, which is exciting. And it's just a new way to play the game and give us a little bit more variety instead of just having all the normal boof levels here. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Guardian was added quite last minute, but I did hear that a lot of players really love it. So that's gonna be really
Yeah,
fun to watch.
yeah, hopefully we'll get to see that on stream because it's a really cool level. I really like the strats for it.
Yep. And so let me see if we can introduce our competitors. I hope this is. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, that works. So crazy to see Cone. I think everybody is really excited to see Cone, very known person in the community. Pizza Roll, who has been here for a lot, a lot. Can I use this one? This one is probably better. What do you think? Is this one better
Um,
to
sure,
introduce
yeah.
players? Yeah. So we can also see their global ranking. We have Pizza Roll, who has been there for almost all of the NMOs except the NMO 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Ferex.
he specifically told me that he wanted to make it to every NMO this year, which I
That's
think would be really
cool.
fun.
He was number two NMOs ago. That was
Mm-hmm.
incredible. This I was
Yes, Animal
streaming
8.
that one. So fun to watch.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about Ferex and Hobo?
Sure, Ferrex, top player for a long time, Australian. He's been towards the top of the rankings just for a while. He hasn't played as much recently, but he said that NMO's just been kind of motivated him to get back into it a little bit, which is really exciting. Um, Hobo, this is her first NMO, but she is a booth player, and above all, she's a modded player. She is going to be one to watch out for on all of these modded levels. She does really well at kind of adapting to new stuff quicker than most other people, I would say. So that's going to be hard for other people to compete with, I think.
This is a very uncanny NMO because a lot of players who seem lower on rankings are actually really strong booth players.
Absolutely.
I've heard Balance is very strong in booth levels.
Hmm.
Floyd,
Yeah, I think
obviously. Yeah,
I think a lot of those air dogs that Balance has for Emerald 3, I think it's mostly just boof. So
I see.
yeah.
That's amazing. So, are we gonna be starting soon? What do you think?
Um yeah, we will just confer with our other commentating team. Um Okay, also, I'm gonna post in your chat, Nick. I'm gonna post the link to the sheet. So if anybody wants to watch the sheet as we go through, you're more than welcome to. Okay, so it looks like Restrain's ready. I think I'm gonna give the word to our competitors.
Perfect. I am going to pull Jellyfish into our VC real quick, so I can start preparing competition. So VC, we're in VC2. Perfect. So, hey Jellyfish, if you could turn on the stream for us, that would be perfect. We're gonna be starting very soon.
All right, yeah, we're good to go. I gave everyone the
Perfect.
yeah, the go ahead. So here we go.
So while this is happening, I would like to do a quick shout out to everyone with spring allergies. I'm struggling right now.
Yeah.
Tough times, but we're gonna get through this.
We absolutely will. I don't have spring allergies, but I feel your pain. My wife does. So.
Do you play boof levels? Do you like boof levels?
I like boof levels, but I'm not good at them. I'll be completely honest. Yeah, I'm not amazing. I think it's just such a big aim thing, you know. And the other problem with it is like there's so much time to be saved that like the flip side of that is there's so much time to be lost as well. So if you mess something up, then it's usually like a ton of time save for what feels like little reason. Like you do a similar like level of mess up on a normal level, and it like loses you like 0.2, and then you do the same kind of mess up on a booth level and it loses you like a whole second, and I'm like that part's always frustrating to me, but I do like it. I think they're fun levels for sure.
Have you had an opportunity to play around with the modded levels?
Absolutely, yeah. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just choosing whack levels. So I made sure to I made sure to do levels that seemed fun to me as well. And yeah, I think in general I've picked some like pretty good ones because honestly, as far as modded boof levels go with regular boof mod, there's not a lot of good options. A lot of the levels are literally like 1 or 2 boofs and then you're done with the level. And so I wanted to make sure it was a little bit better than that for like duels. And so yeah, I checked out things like attitude adjustment. I think is like one of my favorites, probably my favorite of these levels. Guardian I know is really beloved by a lot of people who do these modded boof levels. Fortress I personally liked. Straight Away I think is just a really unique level. It's one of the longer ones too, which is good for this format. And Cascade I think is really interesting. It completely changes the level on its head, and I don't like normal Cascade, so it's fun to play a version that's like, oh no, this is actually pretty fun. So
that's awesome. I unfortunately did not have time to play around with them. So for me, it's gonna be all surprises. Although I did see that Guardian has the wooting strategy.
It does, yeah. It's really cool. Yeah, Guardian's the one that I've messed around with the least for sure. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So I think it looks like Jellyfish is like readying up on attitude adjustment. Yeah, and Nauzeous is creating the duel. So that's perfect.
First level is gonna be attitude. So let me start to show their screens now.
Perfect.
So right there.
Perfect.
Let me just wait. Okay, I hope I spelled it correctly. I'm actually gonna cross-verify attitude adjustment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got it.
Perfect. So
it's okay. I've seen a lot of people say altitude adjustment before.
Altitude adjustment.
Which is very funny. All right, it looks like they're getting ready. Yeah, Jellyfish just needs to ready up.
So Attitude Adjustment is a bit of a longer level. I did hear that a lot of levels have problems that when you turn them into boof levels, they're just way too short. It seems that Attitude Adjustment won't have that problem. It's one of the longer levels.
Yeah, it definitely won't. It's about as long as a normal boof level, I would say. Yeah, it really is the best of the options that we had, I think. All right. Right on, and a sap right away.
I mean, can we? I was about to say I got confused for a second because I forgot that Sapphire with boof mods doesn't really count for anything. So,
yeah.
So we're not gonna have that point of reference, unfortunately.
No, definitely not. But what we can say is what we know for like world records. I believe at the moment Hobo has the world record on this, and it's 9.3 or 4. I can't remember. So these guys are a little bit off of it. But you know, there's still. This is literally the beginning of the duel. Like those were like their first finishes, and they're only 3 seconds off, which for a level that they're probably pretty unfamiliar with isn't that bad actually.
They do seem to be pretty close on times right now.
Yeah, very.
12.1 versus 12.9. I would just like to figure out who. I'm pretty sure Nauzeous is a bit ahead. Got 11.8 right there. Let me start putting times on the screen. This is left time. This is for Nauzeous. So 11.7. Thank you for having a time right as I was typing it, so I don't have to retype it.
Yeah, Nauzeous' finishing runs really like quickly.
Very consistent.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you can tell these guys both definitely know the route, and they're familiar with like they've definitely practiced it too, you know. Oh, this is a good run coming up for Jellyfish. Yes, and that's gonna take the lead. 11.5.
Very impressive. 5.81.
What's interesting is I wonder if they. Oh wow, and barely taking the lead, Nauzeous there with 11.4. Wow. This is so close. I wonder if they know all of the fastest strats because they're not doing the shocker skip at the beginning. When you boof to that first barrel, like the very first boof you do, you can almost immediately boof to that shocker, and they're not doing that, which I think just means, well, it can mean one of two things. Either one, they don't want to, which is totally fair, like if that's just not the strat you're going for, or two, they might just not know about it, and if you don't know about it, it's, I mean, kind of hard to like find that little clip.
So is it a clip?
I think it's a little clip in between like the railing and the floor, but I could be wrong about that. I actually don't know.
Very interesting. And yeah, it does seem to be saving. Oh, hey Nix.
Hello, I returned.
Yeah,
Hi,
you can
Nix.
say hi to the stream. We're already on.
Yes, hello stream. I had other matters to attend to, but I have returned for a short period of time before I eventually have to depart again. But do not worry, once I am finished dealing with all personal things, I will come back and commentate for the rest of the streamers.
That's awesome. How much have you played around with the modded boof levels?
Not at all.
Not at all?
I have not played, I'm gonna be so honest, I have not played Neon White within like the last like 3 days.
Oh.
That's fair.
And you want to know something crazy? I joined stream and my head ass was like, oh, why don't they just, you know, discard to the goal? And then I remembered, oh wait, it's a yellow level. They can't.
Yep, can't discard to the crystal, that's right. Yeah, although
Like-
I will say, yellow's levels usually have like it prevents you from using your discard ability with your cards. That does not apply to boof. I believe that's the same for in hell levels. I think you can get a boof if you use a miracle. But yeah, I want to point out really quick, Nauzeous, so their times haven't changed in a bit, and they're both just kind of struggling to, you know, go faster, which is fair. I mean, that's literally the whole point is to, you know, It gets harder and harder. Nauseous though is really interesting. They're pretty consistent at this first part here, and then towards the end they keep like accidentally boofing to one of the barrels at the beginning, instead of trying to like when they're trying to get to a further one, and that's just kind of the finickiness of the boof. It kind of locks on to things for a little bit, and it can be a little bit tricky to manage. But they did get a PB, so good on them.
Yep.
It's very nice to see because
And I think
even with the
smaller one.
even with boof, yellow is still pretty difficult to PB on. Like even in this scenario.
Absolutely. I will say they're kind of reaching like an upper limit here with this route. Like they can go faster, obviously, but it's not going to be too much more faster. And they're both using the exact same route. Like they're doing the same beginning where they're waiting to like get the easy shocker boof. They're doing the same ending, which is a little bit slower than like Hobo's world record does. And so like, yeah, if they're doing everything the same, it's going to be really hard to squeeze time save out at this point. Like they've done pretty good.
Jellyfish seems to be that was very close to a PB, but
Yeah,
I do
quite.
agree with you. This clip, just looking at how much time they spend in the air, does look like the clip would be saving about 2 seconds. So that would probably be the difference to Hobo's world record on this level.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's that and a faster ending that I think Asher found.
What would be the faster ending?
Instead of, so let's see, I'm watching Nauzeous. Instead of boofing to like kind of that second barrel and then the fourth one, you just go straight to the third one and take the shocker there, and it puts you straight towards the end instead of kind of having to float up above it.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
12.9.
All right, that's the end of the duel.
11-3.
It is the end of the duel.
Jellyfish
So
is
we have our winner.
11-1.
It is Nauzeous. Nauzeous take this round. And it's gonna be Nauzeous is on my left. This is gonna be our one, like this. Looks good. So I can do this. Perfect. Let's see what's gonna be our next level. While we are at it, this was a very close game. I'm curious if that's gonna continue.
I mean, hopefully, I would assume so. But then again, some people might just not know the route. So hopefully, it'll be a close game.
It seems this is going to be a chapter 11 level. Unfortunately, I do not speak Korean, so I wouldn't be able to say what that level is. Oh. It seems to be, is it Glide, if I remember correctly? That is on Jellyfish's screen right now.
Just partake here. We'll go to Jellyfish stream. Yes, that appears to be Glide.
Jellish, I see slacking in the chat saying that Jelly's pilot is so cool. It is. It's really, really nice.
It is very cool.
Yep, preparing for Glide. So let me put Glide on the screen. Glide. Okay, and they're starting. That looks good. So,
so you're offline on Twitch, my stupid.
Oh, I'm not streaming, it's Nick.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, this level is closer. Thank you, slacking. Thank you.
Yeah, no, because Glide with the one with the yay. Okay.
Closer. Thank you. I'm not very good at remembering boof levels. So, this level is somewhat interesting to me. I do see that the world record and faster faster records are doing the slash on the barrel, which I'm not sure why it's faster than boofing to the barrel.
Yeah, so the reason why it's faster is it just kind of gives you a better angle for it. It takes time for you to boof to the barrel. Instead, you just slash it and immediately you start going up. And you want to be holding backwards anyway once you slash the barrel. And if you boof to the barrel, then you have to, like, you go up faster. Sorry, I don't think you go up faster, but you have less time to, like, go backwards to get the Guardian in your line of sight sooner.
Yeah, and then if you end up just missing the an actual PB from Jellyfish.
Oh.
That's incredible.
And they're also very close. So right now for Jellyfish it's a little bit of an uphill battle because Nauzeous does have wrong person, wrong time, wrong person, wrong time for two like this. Looks good. Oh, hey Concord. Concord is in the chat. Really sad to not see you in the competition.
Yeah, I was so excited for John Congregation, but he just was not able to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sap!
Sapphire from Jellyfish.
Yeah, Jellyfish with the actual just Sap PB in the NMO. Wait, that's crazy.
And that puts Jellyfish in a pretty safe position, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what's Nauzeous. Do you know what Nauzeous's PB is?
I think this is their PB. I'm pretty sure the 10.2 that they have is
it's
their PB.
also a PB?
It is, yeah. It is also a PB.
Holy.
So Nauzeous can also get Sap and just go cuckoo crazy, and then we could have a real battle on our hands.
And this win is also very important for Jellyfish.
Yeah, because they needed after attitude adjustment just like completely ruined them.
The best of 3 format can be quite scary for the person who loses on the first level, especially if it's not a level that favors you, because the second level is very decisive at that moment. If you lose, you're not gonna even have a chance to come back.
Yeah, like this was me on climbing gym. It was very, very hard for me to like come back. And then I ended up getting eliminated because I didn't end up finishing around, so I was like, God damn it, dude.
Oh, Slacking is asking, is it possible to turn around and parry the bullets at the start? I would assume the bullets would be too far by that point. That's actually an interesting thing to check out. I might try it out after the stream just to see how far it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible, but I could be wrong.
Also, another thing I'm curious about is the ending. Sometimes you pick up that Dominion card. I'm not sure how that works exactly.
So the way that Boof works is that you are just teleporting in a direct line to wherever you're going, and if there's something in your way that you could interact with, such as a Dominion, then you pick it up.
And
so
is it random
there's just a Dominion card.
Or do you need the good angle to not pick it up?
Yeah, it's just based on your angle, and you don't want the Dominion because it just wastes time, unless you like can react like extremely quickly.
Room 1.
Yeah, but otherwise you're gonna discard the Dominion first before the Book of Life. But yeah, what's interesting is a lot of modded boof levels actually take advantage of that kind of same idea, where they'll teleport. So like one example of this is Streets. You teleport to a jock, like right at the beginning, and in between you and the jock is the goal. And so you just, instead of getting to the jock, you actually just finish the level right away. It's very fascinating.
Interesting. Oh, you can also use this to kill things in between you and the target if you fireball just before. Slacking is saying in the chat. That is so cool. Also, yeah, another one is the Guardian level, where in the end the wooding strategy basically uses the same idea, where you're just gonna boof by using wooding, and finish quicker. So we are in the last half a minute of the level. Nauzeous really needs to put in some effort, or else they're gonna go to the third round, which is totally fine.
Third round, which
I'm very curious what their third level is gonna be. Maybe
Yeah,
Absolution?
that would be insane.
Although
So one
go ahead. Go ahead.
one interesting thing about this rule set that we've done is essentially the way that the level like selection works here is that we have 5 levels that get rolled randomly out of the whole level pool, and then each player gets 1 ban, and then you just play the other 3 levels out. So it kind of incentivizes, or not incentivizes, but it kind of makes it so that like you might be playing some levels that you wouldn't otherwise, because they would get banned if you had 2 bans each and have some picks and stuff. But yeah, anyway, so that being said, I have no idea what they're gonna have next, since we are going to a game 3 as Jellyfish picks that. It looks like it's Hike. Oh,
So,
Hike. How I have a
how
complicated relationship with the.
how I despise this emerald. Give him, I only have Emerald 2 on Boof, and everything else just hurts.
Yeah, it's hard to go fast. It just is.
It is.
Both players practicing a little bit while they can.
Before the duel starts, and it appears that Nauzeous having the advantage with a Sapphire, unless I'm just stupid and do not realize that Jellyfish also has a Sapphire.
No, I think you're correct about this. Although
But yeah, nope. Nauzeous with a slight time advantage, however, only by maybe 3 frames.
Wow.
Nauzeous does
Never
have
mind.
a
I just
sub-6.
lied. I just lied to all of your faces. I'm so sorry.
You did. That's
I just
hilarious.
lied to all of you. I'm so sorry.
Emerald off the bat for Jellyfish,
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
and
Yeah,
another one.
Jellyfish finishing runs. Love to see it.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to
And
finish runs on this
Amethyst for
level.
Nauzeous. I'm
Yeah,
just
but already a
gonna wait
big improvement
little
over
bit.
Jellyfish.
I'm gonna wait just a little bit before inputting the times, because here's
Ooh, an
the
Amethyst.
from Jellyfish.
Yeah, these guys are going to be PBing pretty quickly at the start, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
I'm curious how many players are gonna be changing their FOV for this NMO.
Yeah,
I know that
I
would
definitely
indeed
would.
be one of them. Yeah, the rest
Oh, I would
indeed be one
for
of them.
sure.
I do see that some top players actually prefer not to change anything about the FOV.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just works better for you that way. But yeah, for me, I need need as much visual help as I can get.
Yeah.
So,
The extra
it does.
pixels to aim at.
yep.
My booth times are not the best.
So,
So I would. So honestly, any advantage that I can get, I'm taking it.
Absolutely. So yeah, I think the trouble with this one is going to be basically, can you get this start to work? Like both players have finished some runs, or at least had some runs have the potential to be finished, and then you just don't really get a good start with that rocket boost and elevate combo, and it kind of just kills your run right there if you're going for the strat. So it's a lot of RNG. It's kind of rough, honestly.
where are you supposed to be aiming with the rocket?
Yeah, you aim a little bit past the frog, because you still are boofing to the frog, and then basically you want to time it so that by the time that you have boofed to the frog and you're kind of moving forward, the rocket hits the wall and boosts you up, and then you elevate at the same time for massive height. Jellyfish just got a pretty good one, actually, and then kind of messed up the ending a little bit. They're both going for the fast ending as well, which is... neat. It's very difficult to do. I cannot do the fast ending for the life of me. But Yeah, no, I mean, these guys are going for hard strats, so you're going to see a lot of early resets on this elevate. You're going to see a lot of flubs of the ending. Yeah, it's just hard to do. They're doing some hard stuff. And they're doing it pretty good, on all things considered, you know?
Considering how hard this fucking level is, they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Yeah. I mean, both getting Amy within like 2 minutes is very impressive.
Yeah,
to me.
I think they both got amethyst within like what, like a minute and a half, and like
Yeah.
maybe what, like 20 seconds of each other, which is genuinely really impressive.
It is.
Jellyfish
Yeah.
and Nauzeous are both very close to PB. Nauzeous more so close to Sapphire, probably a few frames off. And,
Yeah, no, it's just pretty close there.
yeah, that was very close. And, Jellyfish also pretty close to PB. I think Jellyfish's PB was 0.5, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I believe so. Also, can we talk about Jellyfish's like amazing performance yesterday, pulling like closer Sapphire out of their ass to take it to a game 3? Oh my god, that was
Absolutely.
ludicrous. That was
Yeah.
genuinely ludicrous.
Even if Jellyfish goes out here, like, great performance.
Yeah, no,
Round one.
amazing performance. Shit, way better than anything I could do. Amazing performance, genuinely.
And there's a staff from Nauzeous.
Ooh, that's just Sapphire. Is that a PB? I don't think so.
Yes, no, it's not.
Oh.
It's very close, though. It's 1 frame off from Nauzeous' PB.
And hello to Just Slacks in the chat. So this is high level neon white. It's terrifying. It is. It's impressive what they're doing here. As a little bit side note, Just Slacks was a streamer I've watched yesterday, and I invited to watch the NMO. Really happy to
Nice,
see you
that's
there.
awesome. That's sick. Well, welcome.
Yeah, we were watching Just Slacks with Slacking.
Yes, with slacking here as well. Yeah, so also, if
Small.
anybody is curious about who made the sheet that I posted in Nick's chat, that was Slacking, and Slacking is the spreadsheet master, as many of you may know, and we are very thankful to them because the sheet is really, really nice, and it's going to help us a lot with, organizing this tournament. So.
There was a small PB from Jellyfish. 1 frame.
1 frame PV, yep. So if you're uninitiated with how Boof works, with the mod that we have on this game, it makes it so that times are consistent for certain events. One of those being if you're boofing to something, it's always going to be on a... Oh, that's an actual PB from Jellyfish, by the way, so amazing. Good job. My goodness. Jellyfish is going crazy, even if it doesn't win here.
Another one, back to back.
That's crazy.
Jellyfish, insane.
But anyway, so if you boof to something, including the ending book, then it'll always be tied to a frame tie, and so you'll always get kind of these very specific times, like a ending in X16 like Jellyfish's time, or X83 like Nauzeous's current time. Like those are very consistent, and so yeah, that's just always how that's gonna work. Which is it's interesting, and so that's how we know, like, oh, this person is 1 frame off of their PB. Like Nauzeous's PB is 5.966, so that's 1 frame faster. All right, and Jellyfish is going to throw in the towel. That's going to be a 2-1 victory for Nauzeous overall. Very clean. Honestly, very well played by both players.
Nothing to scoff at from Jellyfish. Very, very impressive showing here.
Absolutely. I'll just read out some of the other results that we've had so far. Ferrix taking it 2-0 over Sephi. Hobo 2-0 over Balance. Pizza 2-0 over Xenoras. Cone 2-0 over the Gaming Ramen. And
oh no.
Let me actually put this on screen.
I felt like that was an absolute massacre.
yes, that was our top seed versus our bottom seed. So
Yeah,
little bit rough
I felt
there,
like
but-
that was just not fair.
yeah, well, that's just how tournaments go. So
Very curious how friendly against Epsilain went.
yeah, I mean, it's probably still
I'm
going if they haven't reported yet. So.
Friendly versus, I think, yes, they are still going actually.
Mhm.
They have about, I believe, around a minute left. If I could read.
Yeah, I know that Laser had been having some difficulties as well. Let me see.
Oh, I lied. They have about 40 seconds left. And Epsilain is currently in the lead, 1-1.
Laserman is playing against Agent of Fortune.
Yeah, so, well, the thing is, Laser is in technical difficulties, and she might have to DQ. We'll see.
Oh no. Yeah, apparently we did choose the best round. Because
Yeah,
it was the
the
closest
2-1.
one. Incredibly
Yeah,
close too.
It was close. It was great.
Yeah, incredibly close. Both players on the last run. Epsilain hits the clip, but misses the boof. And Epsilain is still going to take it. 7.049 to 7299.
I would be probably interested to watch later on Sephi against Xenoras.
Oh, yeah.
That would be an interesting one. Otherwise, definitely Epsilain against any top players would be really, really nice to see. Epsilain incredibly strong on boof levels, especially marathon. I do have some insight that if Cone plays against Epsilain, they're not gonna ban marathon, so that would be sick to watch.
Yeah, Epsilain is one of the very few people who has a sub 10 second time on marathon, and Cone being the world record holder. So it would actually be a pretty intense match. I would definitely be looking forward to that one.
So Laser is the queuing, unfortunately. What are we gonna do with Agent? Is just gonna move
Agent
on to
gets
the
a bye, which equates to a win. So
I see.
Yep.
Sounds good. So the only one that is still going on is the friendly against Epsilain one, correct?
Yeah, friendly and Epsilain. That's it.
Let me actually see. Yeah, Epsilain seemed to have taken the latest match they had. I'm very curious where this is gonna go. Let me actually send Jellyfish back to the over VC real quick. And, let me go back to the map pool. So, the levels I'm interested in seeing is probably Congregation. I just like how the level looks. It's the least boof level we have. Probably except Absolution, I would say. Because Congregation is the kind of level where most of the time you're playing normally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, I really enjoy Switch. I know that not all of a lot of players like it. Was it Switch or Access? I might be mistaken in the level names. I might be confused. Let me verify it real quick myself.
Sorry for what thing?
Yeah. No, I might have been confused with the level name. No, Switch. I do like Switch. Really enjoy that level. Probably one of the easiest levels for me specifically.
Yeah, Switch is fun. I like Switch.
Although I did not
I think
try
at a high level it can be annoying, but you know.
Although I did not try the newer ending. It's like somewhat newer.
Yeah.
Your
Newer
zip
ending
lining.
seems difficult, and I don't do the door clip at the beginning, which I think makes the level considerably worse. But you know,
I did
that's
go
just
for
how high level stuff goes.
I did go for the door clip when I was going for Amethyst. I didn't find it's a bit annoying because the angle is not very obvious, and apparently you need to turn on some what it's called toggles in the mod folder,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm not sure how that works. I just didn't change anything, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. When it worked, I got a good time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Slacking is asking, is Sacrifice completable with Boof mod? I don't know. Probably just do it the normal way. Just forget you have a
Yeah.
Boof.
Yeah, the boof I don't think helps much. It's just faster to do the IL strat.
Yeah, you probably just boof to the frog to get the elevate, and you go and you slowly float down until you can shoot. That's probably how it goes.
All right, so it looks like our round 1 is completed. Epsilain did take it 2-1 over friendly. And so we will get that put in. Okay, and we are gonna finalize this round. And then we will make a new one.
I'm gonna put this on screen. We're gonna watch what are gonna be the round 2 matchups. They're gonna appear.
Yes, well,
in this comment.
I'll be handcrafting them, so it might take a second.
Oh, I see.
But let's see. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to go silent for just a sec to get this.
Yeah, no problem. I'll probably put somebody on screen so we can watch them. Let's see who we have. We have Nauzeous. Nauzeous is playing something. Just gonna put them on screen for now. This one is Access. Oh, welcome back, Nix. I saw you ran away for a second there.
Yeah, I had to go home my father with some things. But I returned, hopefully, for the last time.
Do you have a favorite boof level?
Me?
You?
I'm looking at the sheet, unironically. Probably Glide.
Glide?
Or, ooh, actually, no, it's probably Access is free. I don't know why, I don't know what the fuck is a Glide. Probably Access is free, like, unironically. I don't know why the hell I said Glide.
Breakthrough. I'm curious if there's
Ooh.
at least one person whose actual favorite level in the game is Breakthrough.
I don't think there would be any person if they do. If it is, I think they need genuine help today.
Very random level. Hard to be consistent at.
Alright, Pepper, what are we getting chapter 2 NMO?
Pepper right now is preparing our matchups. Handcraft.
Ooh, okay.
Handcraft,
I wonder how
very
much
professional.
how much would I have to bribe Pepper to put Take Flight and Distinguished in the next few pools, I wonder.
That's a good question. How much do you have? How much can you propose?
$2 and
$2.
17 cents. And 17 cents.
I propose we go on a quick intermission while Pepper is doing this. We'll be back when we have our round 2 matchups. So go grab some snacks, some drinks, and we're gonna be back. Hello, and we're back. We had a bit of a problem with our matchups, but now we're back. We have Pizza Roll playing against Hobo. This one is pretty exciting. Both of them are really high level players. And they're playing on Congregation, which I really wanted to see too. Let me see what their global
looks like,
ranks are.
hold on, a lot of these people are not playing the right matchups.
Oh, because they probably looked at... oh, and if you look even at Hobo... yeah, Hobo is playing against Cone right now. That's interesting. Yeah, they're playing the wrong matchups. Oh no. They're probably checking the NMO page. Let me show this on screen so people can know. So right now the issue is that here it shows one matchup, and here it shows a different matchup. So pretty confusing right now.
Yep, it's the first time that we're trying out this new sheet, and there's going to be some issues. So,
well, for now we're gonna be watching.
We're going to be watching some practice rounds.
Yeah, this is some practice fights. Let me leave that on screen for now so people have something to watch while I adjust what we see on screen. So the global ranking for Pizza Roll is 21st. Then for Hobo, it's 51. I think now Hobo is actually top 50, if I remember correctly. I'm actually gonna go to global and check right now.
No, I checked it yesterday.
You checked it yesterday?
Yeah, she's barely not.
Yeah. Just half a second off Garfield Carter.
Yep.
I'm gonna see what level they're gonna be playing once they realize that they're not playing with the correct person. That's funny. Hobo might have realized.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's fine. Mistakes happen. We're gonna get back on track. It's gonna be good.
We'll fix it. We'll make sure it all goes how it's supposed to.
Well, Pizza Roll might be might not be figuring out that they're playing the wrong person right now. I see, although I do see Hobo, she did realize it.
That's good.
So let's see how this is gonna go. Hopefully they do have their alerts on, because if not, it's gonna be hard to get to them. Do you want me to put it back into intermission for now? Although
no, it's okay.
Yeah, I can be just yapping for a bit more.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. We'll just watch Pizza's... I don't know who Pizza's playing against at the moment.
Pizza is playing Nauzeous for now.
Ah, okay.
Or Jellyfish. I'm sorry, Jellyfish.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Wait, I'm gonna actually stop pretending like I know stuff and I'll go check out, because that's gonna be the best way. Pizza Roll. Oh, I don't see who they were playing before, so I don't know. It's either Jellyfish or I'm not sure. I think Pizza Roll is dancing now. Oh, because the time is almost running out. Hey.
I returned for a second time. My contract states I must be in at least every NMO for at least 10 seconds.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna write in the commentator. So, Hobo versus pizza. This is also a very good matchup. I'm curious. Wait, no, Sephi is there. I'm gonna be waiting for the matchup of Sephi versus Xeno. Probably next or the match after. Then we have and now Pizza Roll, Hobo, or Cone versus Ferrex are pretty interesting matchups that are coming. Web position right there. So this is our correct matchups. Are they? Yep, this is good. Agent of Fortune is am I seeing things wrong? No. Friendly Sephi. Balance Xeno. Epsilain Jellyfish. Literal Hobo Cone. Correct. And Nauzeous. Agent of Fortune is the one missing, that's why. I'm pretty sure Agent of Fortune is not DQ'd, right? Yep.
No. Agent of Fortune just had a bye round 1 because Laser was happened to DQ for technical issues.
Let me cross check how good Agent of Fortune is. 264. Will I be able to find out here? Let us see. It's fine, but Agent of Fortune is broken. Player comparison. This one. Agent of Fortune. Agent of Fortune. How good are they on 1,000-pound butterfly? World record. Here it is. On the amethyst level, so they are in this kind of awkward in between.
How so?
A lot of players are kind of divided into never played boof levels before in my life before preparing for the NMO, or that's the only levels I play in Neon White.
Yeah.
And balance,
there's definitely a lot of people who like signed up because they love boof only, and
exactly.
Yeah, so that's certainly the case.
So Agent of Fortune is kind of quite a bit better than Xeno, quite a bit better than Gaming Ramen, but not close to those top players who are very, very good at boof levels. I'm curious. Unfortunately, I have very little knowledge on Sephi because they do not have their spreadsheet publicly available. Let me see if I can. They're about 684th red complete, so that's a bit what I'm saying. Balance is very, very strong on boof levels. Basically the only levels they're playing.
Yes,
and then
definitely.
And as I said, like, there's Agent of Fortune. Unfortunately, Captain Bablo was the closest one. They both had a lot of amethyst on boof levels, so that would have been a pretty close matchup, but unfortunately Bablo DQ'd.
Oh.
definitely the matchup I'm curious is Xeno against Sephi.
I think that'll be super fascinating, yeah. Alright, we're finally in. We've got Hobo
Okay.
versus Pizza.
Yeah, thank you for telling me. I almost missed that, and here it is.
Here it is.
And they're
Hobo
playing.
Instant Seth, Pizza Emerald.
Can you remind me what this level is? Is it
Oh, this is closer. This is
closer?
closer.
Yeah, we did have it a bit earlier today too.
Yes. Nauzeous and Jellyfish played on it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. They're still waiting a bit to see their final times, because once again, very strong players are gonna improve very quickly.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
There you go. Pizza getting an amethyst right there.
Unfortunately, I do have to depart for the final time, and I will not be returning.
Okay. See ya.
At all.
I'm so sorry that this couldn't work out the way it was supposed to.
It
Okay.
happens, Nick.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for putting faith in me. Goodbye, stream.
So, how's it going? I think for Hobo, I can pretty safely input the time. Let me see. Hobo is on my right. 9.82.
Yeah, so at this point we've got 9.882 for Hobo, 10.332 for Pizza. So he just had a PB. He was a whole second behind. Now he's 0.5 behind. Certainly doable. This guy does have Saf sweep, so he's definitely able to, he's capable of producing that Saf time. Can he do it in the next 4 minutes? That's the real question here.
Hobo is very known for having very, very fun routing. Hobo was the winner of the routing competition. Can you remind me the name?
The perfect draw.
Perfect draw. That was a very fun competition to watch. And Hobo did incredibly well. Hobo won by a pretty small margin. The top contenders had some very close calls on their placement, but Hobo was just better. And that's why boof levels are very, very good for Hobo. He's amazing with crazy flicks, credible lines, etc., etc. Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Hobo's really good at boof, first and foremost, which is, I think, why this tournament appealed at the beginning. But then with the modded boof levels, I think she got really interested because that's just something that she's like specifically good at. She's probably, I don't know about the best modded player, but she's got to be one of the top modded players for sure.
There was a very small PB from Hobo that I missed, but I did notice it later on, just a few frames. But
a few frames from her, 10.199 from Pizza. He is closing the gap, but it's just, I don't know if he's gonna have enough time to like fully close it, you know?
I'm curious, I'm assuming both of them are doing the katana slash?
Yes. Yeah, at this level, you have to do the katana.
I'm curious, with the zipline, is there like a perfect place where you want to zipline, or just straight in front of you so it's as soon as possible?
Yeah, great question. So the closer the zipline is to you, the better time you can get, because you take a direct line to it. Usually that results in a harder guardian boof. That's my understanding of it anyway. I could be wrong about that. You kind of want to go up as you see them do. they typically go up a little bit. And that is a saf time from Pizza. He's not that far off from Hobo now.
Actually, exactly 0.1 difference.
My goodness. That's doable.
I'm curious, did we hear your daughter right now? Is your daughter right next to you? Oh, there, he muted. I assume that's what happened. For those who don't know, Pepper did have a girl. 1 second. Yeah, no problem. Which is awesome. Becoming a father is a very big thing. It's cool. And, for now it's stagnated a little bit. I did get amethyst times not too long ago on the boof levels, just trying to prepare, understand a bit how the boof levels work for the NMO. To begin with, I think for a lot of newer players, boof seems kind of intimidating, even though it's cool. It's very impressive to dart around, but when you look for faster strats, looks quite hard, especially if your aim is not perfect. You're just spamming the button as quickly as possible instead of timing it, and over time it becomes very tiring and hard to do. For me, it was, I stopped playing boof levels after I got the emeralds, and they took me quite a while. I think sequence took me a very long time to figure out, and actually this round is coming to an end. We have 3 seconds left. The 2-1, and that is going to be the end for this round. It is taken by Hobo by just 0.1. Very, very close matchup. Very impressive. I'm curious what their next level is going to be.
Sorry about that. I had to leave for just a sec.
Totally, no problem. Was it your daughter?
Yes, my daughter started just sobbing out of nowhere, so I had to check on that.
Yeah, no problem. I think we did hear her just a little bit on stream.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's okay. But yeah, and she is gone now. Her mother's got her. She's all good. And we're ready for access.
Yep. Access. Let me put that on the screen. Gaming Ramen.
Absolutely.
Oh shit, I didn't even know you guys were streaming as well. Nice to have 2 POVs. Yep.
Yeah, we always do. Well, no, I guess not always at all points in the journey, but yeah. We like to have multiple POVs when possible.
Right. Remembering how to spell access. But yeah, hello Gaming Ramen. How are you doing? How was the first round for you? Against Cone. Was it against Cone? I don't remember.
Yep, yeah. Gaming Ramen versus Kun.
How was it? Was it close? But
we got
yeah,
a few results coming in. Friendly 2-0 over Sephi. Balance 2-0 over Xenoras or Zeno. Perfect. Excellent. All right. So,
we did get a
Sap versus
sapphire from
Amy.
Hobo already.
Yeah.
It was very, very fast sapphire. It does seem like
Yes.
Pizza Roll is going for the door clip in the beginning, the jock skip.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious, I didn't notice. Yeah, Hobo also goes for it. I assume at that level it's kind of necessary to go really, really fast.
Yeah, it's not necessary for Saf per se, but Hobo's time is already pretty fast Saf, and so we're gonna be seeing all the strats pulled out. Yeah, so you're gonna be seeing on both players' screens, I assume, they're gonna go for jock skip, where you boof straight to the balloon at the beginning, and through a clip in the red wall, you can get to the jumper. You're gonna see them go for left side on the second red wall, where they use the wooting ability in order to kind of lock onto the barrel that's past it. And then you're gonna probably see them go for Dempsey barrel as well, where at the very last barrel at the end of the level, you boof to it, and as soon as you get there, you shoot a Dominion straight down, and they kind of stack the boosts together, and you get launched really high.
That's very interesting. I didn't even know it's a wooting thing.
Yeah, for left side, it's you can do it without wooting, but the wooting makes it way easier.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yep. Yeah, and all three of those, if you get those together on a really good run, that makes it real fast. And you know, the other aspect of it is it's like if you get all three of those, and then you kind of have slow boosts for the rest of it, that's still a pretty good run. Mm-hmm. And so it's definitely worth it at this level, especially with Hobo's time on the board. Hobo's doing all three strats and trying to get a fast time using that. Pizza kind of needs to do all three in order to have a chance of catching up in this, you know, short amount of duel time.
Boof levels do have very interesting collisions, because a lot of the levels have some kind of clips. There's very few that
Absolutely. Don't. Yep, it's unfortunately just the nature of the card. If you have something that teleports, then we'll find any small like gap that we can in order to, you know, boof to whatever we're trying to target and make it work. So even if it's not very consistent. Yeah, Hobo making it look pretty consistent though. I mean, she's nailing all three of these. I haven't seen her miss Dempsey barrel. Well, she doesn't have a Dominion this time. Still finishing the run to kind of play it out, but yeah.
I think that still would have been a Sapphire too.
I think it might have been, yeah. You don't need Dempsey barrel necessarily. Like, you can kind of choose. You need some of the fast strats, but you don't need to do all of them. Mm-hmm. Like, you could do it with like just Dempsey barrel and left side red wall, and then jock skip. Like you just take the jock route like normal. You definitely could do it that way if you wanted. Just as an example, you don't have to do all of them. But again, for the time that Hobo has, you kind of need to do all of them in order to catch her.
Yeah. Also, I love that you can see the session PB on Hobo's screen. 11.782.
Yeah.
So definitely she did practice this level in advance.
Yes, absolutely. Practice before the duel, and yeah, I mean that's a great time. So probably not going to be pulling it out here. Although I don't know, she's very consistent, so I could be eating my words. This is a pretty good run she's on right now.
Also an interesting thing with this level.
Sub 12.
Oh, sub 12.
Yeah.
Interesting thing with this level and some of the other boof levels is that when you boof to something that is right in front of the trip wires, mm-hmm. You don't get killed. It was supposed to be fixed in some update, but they never released the update, so it never got fixed.
It's interesting because a lot of the time with boof, if you're going fast enough from far enough away, you just go right through it.
And I just noticed that Hobo's time is also a topaz, which you can always see on Pizza Roll's screen.
Yeah, Hobo doesn't have the extension, but Pizza does. All right, and that's gonna do it. It's gonna be a quick 2-0.
Pizza Roll actually got a PB right at the end, if I noticed, if I saw that properly. I'm put it on.
Yeah, session PB.
Session PB.
Yeah, and you can see. I mean, Pizza's got a pretty good time on the level 27th, 12.299, pretty close to what Hobo pulled out here. But yeah, also, Hobo's time is faster than Pizza's PB, and Hobo is top 10 on this level.
So. Also, Hobo's session PB is her actual PB, top 10. so she got pretty
It's not. It's
crazy.
really close. It's really close. It's 7-3-2
Oh
for
no,
her
you're
actual
right.
PB versus 7-8-2.
I'm a little blind. You're right.
No
You're
worries.
right. Perfect. Let me prepare their next. So Hobo won. Hobo just
Yeah,
won.
Hobo wins 2-0 there.
2-0. Okay, look good. Let me see. So how are the other matchups going? Let me transition to it. So we have Pizza Roll Hobo. We have Friendly 1-2-0 against Sephi. Balance 1-2-0 against Zeno. We have Cone versus Ferrex still going on, and Epsilain against Jellyfish still going on. Let me
And Agent
check
of
up on
Fortune
Epsilain
versus
real quick.
Nauzeous too. Although, wait, hold on. They were saying how to say their name, and I need to look at that closer. It's Nauzeous. Close.
Nausea.
I think it's not nauseous. I think that's how. I think I was
Nauseous?
saying it right. I think I was saying it right. I'm not sure.
Nauseous. Okay. So for now, nauseous until
There we go.
proven otherwise.
Yes. But yeah, Nauzeous actually just posting results of their match with Agent of Fortune 2-0 for Nauzeous there.
Yeah. So Epsilain's playing against Jellyfish right now.
Epsilain in the lead as well, it looks like.
And I'm assuming this is probably their second or third game, hopefully. Because if they're on their first game, it's a little slow.
No, it definitely wouldn't be their first. Yeah, second or third, I would assume.
They have 20 seconds left for their match.
Yeah, and it's not super close. It's about a second lead that Epsilain has on Jellyfish, and that's gonna do it actually. So Epsilain just gonna let the timer run out here.
And 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
And I'm assuming Epsilain takes their match.
Potentially, we'll see. I suppose.
It's either 2-1 or 2-0. Then do you know how's the progress on Cone versus Ferex?
I don't, but I do know that is what Restrain's watching right now.
Can I see
Looks like Cone is up 1-0.
how it's going?
Oh, I think Ferrex's computer died potentially.
Apparently.
Yeah. I think that's what's happening here.
Oh no. So many DQs. Hopefully Ferex is gonna be back.
Yeah.
Cone did win one round against Ferex. So if Ferex doesn't, well, it would have been that anyways, but Cone is gonna take the match if Ferex doesn't come back. Cone is our top dog for this competition. Incredibly strong. A lot of world records on boof levels too.
Yeah, Cone, I'm trying to think. Cone has record on closer, sequence, marathon, and hike. I think 4 out of the 6, I believe.
And a lot of them are very dominant too.
Yes. Yeah, marathon very dominant, sequence very dominant. Yeah, it's
I know that
it's intense.
Concord, who has been there not too long ago watching the stream, is really upset that Cone is so dominant on sequence because Concord is second place. Also very very strong Boof player. As I said, I'm really sad that Concord is not there playing with us.
Okay, that is a confirmation. That was a 2-1 victory for Epsilain over Jellyfish. So Epsi going 4-2 in games, but still winning all their matches, which is the most important part. All right.
Jellyfish. Also a very close matchup. I'm assuming next round Epsilain is gonna be playing against some of the top players, which I'm gonna be very excited to watch.
Yes, definitely. Epsi is one of only a few players that's undefeated so far. Let's see. I think it's just Hobo, Nauzeous, Epsilain, and then if assuming Cone wins with Ferrex, although I don't know. I'm still not exactly sure what's happening there, but yeah, those would be our top 4 for this upcoming round. Okay, Cone does take it 2-0 over Ferrex, it looks like. So, all right, perfect. Then we will move on.
Those are just both clone screens. Okay. Clone 2.
All right.
So, is this one you're gonna handcraft as well?
What's that? Yes. All the rounds I will. So I'm gonna start the next round and we'll see what we got. Give me just a moment and I'll be right back.
Yep. See ya. Okay. So, for now, what would I like to talk about? I still want to see Guardian straight away Fortress, because those are very unfamiliar to me. I have not seen. We didn't see Cascade either. So Absolution, I honestly don't think we're gonna see this competition, despite the fact that it's a pretty cool level. It's very long, very hard, and I don't think people, especially strong players, probably wouldn't want to gamble, because for them you would need to do some pretty hard tricks to get on the level. Otherwise, yeah, I did an adjustment. We have seen twice already. It's a pretty, it's a cool looking level. Unfortunately, very monotone. There's basically 2 main strategies that they're gonna be 2 variations, where they're either gonna do with fast ending or not, or they're gonna be doing with clip or without the clip. Over Cascade, we haven't seen Guardian. Straightaway, I'm not. Straightaway is probably the one where I have the least idea what they're gonna be doing, but it does look pretty fun. It's a very long level, so probably I would assume it requires very good aiming, because it's a very long level, so all the moves are gonna be as far as you can probably get them. Straightaway is fun, Xeno. That's pretty cool. Which Xeno, what is your favorite stream title? Says NMO. Thank you for telling me. I did forget to change it. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Docs, stream information right here. Let me get the name from somewhere. General attorney name. Done. Should be good now. Tell me if it's fixed. But as I was saying, I'm curious, Xeno, what is your favorite modded boof level? Cascade followed by Attitude. Interesting. And what about non-mod? Just basic because you have been grinding them. Hate Guardian? Why so? A lot of top level players really enjoy Guardian. Is it because of the wooting thing?
All right, we're back.
You don't hit the clip? I see. Yeah, I've been chatting with Xeno. Xeno helped me with the stream name. I forgot to change it from NMO 8 to NMO 10.
Oh, yeah, NMO 10. I didn't even notice that because I've been watching the perspectives of the players. What was I gonna say?
Xeno, I'm really excited for your matchup against Sephi. I don't know when it's happening. It's probably gonna be next round matchup, because this one you're gonna be against Friendly, which good luck.
You're gonna no, Xeno's not.
Xeno? Oh, am I watching on the wrong thing again?
I don't know where you see that. Xeno has a bye this round.
Oh, Xeno is actually chilling. You're yeah, sorry. Yeah, I once again checked on the wrong. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm just blind. I'm literally blind. Yes, Xeno is out. Sephi is playing against Gaming Ramen. Might be a good one. But let me see. What are the other ones? Agent of Fortune. Let me actually check.
Is Sephi streaming?
Sephi, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Sephi is streaming. Yeah, we could watch that one if you want.
But let me check what are the other ones. There's Friendly against Balance. Hobo against Nosh.
Cone versus Epsilain would be actually really good too.
No,
though.
It's gotta be Cone versus Epsilain. It has to be. Yep. Hopefully they're gonna roll for Marathon. This one is going to be hype. Yep, let me start putting it on the screen. We're gonna have our player 1 Cone, and then player 2 Epsilain. And their global ranks. Let's see. Cone is global 6. Then Epsilain is 211.
Yeah, Epsilain's been grinding some recently. Between this and the last time that they played in NMO, they've gone up like 200 ranks on global. Yep. Which is pretty exciting. And then yeah, they're just known to be a boofer. I think they have staff sweep on all boof levels, or at least regular boof levels. Not sure about Absol or boof draft, but all chapter 11. Not to mention, I think it's a 4th place on Marathon. It might be 3rd. I can't remember exactly what it is.
I've watched the stream earlier today.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, 4th place then.
And this is good. This is good, and they're gonna be starting soon, I'm assuming. Hop. Who do I have streaming? I have Colin here. I'm supposed to change the right one for the other one. Good. So, putting this on screen right now. We have Colin against Epsilain with global rank 6 against global rank 211. It's pretty rare when you can see such a big difference between ranks, but still probably going to be a very close matchup.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it definitely depends on the levels that are pulled. Sure. I think what Epsilain is hoping for here is 1 or less of Coden's like world record levels. Yep. I think unless it's Marathon, I think Marathon would be good. Mm-hmm. It looks like they're starting with a duel on Marathon. This is so hype.
This is amazing.
Oh, look. Okay, Cone's got it on stream. It's Marathon, and then AA, and then Sequence. Oh my goodness. Okay, well,
Can you
Epsi
repeat
definitely does
me?
not
Can
want
you
it to go to
repeat the
sequence.
second one?
Oh, attitude adjustment.
Attitude adjustment. I do think Epsilain was also hoping for modded levels because
Yes,
the grounds are more even, since
it
Cone didn't
is. They
have as much of a time advantage to practice those levels.
Yes, both players have practiced all the modded levels a good amount, from what I understand. But yeah, definitely that's more of an equalizer than some of the other ones. But yeah, these guys are just demons at Marathon. Their first finishes are going to be fast. Yep, there you go. 11.399 from Epsilain.
This is ridiculous.
And keep in mind, that's more than a second behind his PB. So
Yep.
10.832 now. He's going quick.
I'm gonna put this one on screen just as a reference. And Cone got a incredible 10.599, shooting
Wow.
straight to the first place. Just crazy. For those who have not been following Marathon changes too much, there is a reroute where they're moving to a different spot after the second trapwire, and then shooting backwards, which I have no idea how hard it is. Have you tried it out?
I have not. I got my amethyst on this level before that route was even discovered, and this was probably my hardest amethyst, and so I haven't had a big desire to come revisit it, but the route does look interesting at least. So I don't know. Yeah, I will say like both of these players, obviously, very high level on this specific level, and so they're going to be going for the fastest route possible, of course.
I had a question about the ending. I did ask something similar last time we saw Marathon on stream. Is it possible to... so in the ending, it is faster to move to the head behind the book. Do you need to turn around completely? Or while you're still boofing to that head, you can turn just a little and somehow boof to the book before you even get to the head? Is that a thing?
Yeah. So what you're describing is a buffer, and that is what they do, I believe. I could be wrong about this, but buffer roofs are a real thing. They're extremely hard to do, but you kind of lock onto something as you're boofing to the first thing, and so I don't know a lot about it because it's like an incredibly high level strat, but essentially I think what happens is you boof to something, you lock onto something as you're moving to the next thing, and then as soon as you have finished like actually arriving to your first boof, then you can release and go to the next thing, and that's your buffer.
Interesting. Epsilain did get a small PB, going down to 10.799, just 0.2, exactly 0.2 away from each other.
Wow, that is incredible.
On Epsilain's stream, we can see that 10.666 was actually the session PB. So Cone does have quite an advantage for now. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it's a big gap. Like, Epsilain is capable of getting that run, but again, it's always down to, like, can you do that in the next 3 minutes? And I would never say, like, no, they can't do it, but I don't know if it's super likely is the only thing.
I missed the PB from Cone, which is 10.116. Very close to sub 10.
Yes. Very close. Yeah, so talking about the reroute again, so the way the route is now with this record or this route that they're doing, that both of these players are doing, you do boof to the first two tripwires, and then the old route kind of waits to boof to a chest, and then you continue from there. But this route, you boof to a barnacle that you do have access to, and then you shoot the tripwire that you would have gotten otherwise in the old route, And this route requires you to get like at least one of all of these tripwire chains in order to break the final doors at the end of the level. And so that's why it was like it was kind of like assumed that you couldn't really not do the old routes, but then people realized like, well, there's a purify at this barnacle that you could possibly move to, and then you just shoot it from behind with the purify that you grab. And people realized like, yeah, that actually works.
So I assume the time save comes from the fact that the barnacle is available straight as you boof.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, you don't have to wait in order to see the chest. You don't have to wait long to see the chest in the old route, but it's just, yeah, like again, as I had mentioned earlier in stream, any amount of time that you can like, you know, not be just waiting around, especially in boof levels, like that's a big difference. So yeah, that's essentially like why it's so much faster. It's hard though, from what I understand. I don't think a lot of people have been going for it. Well, I don't know. I think some people have, but
yeah. Also looking at it. Oh, and I missed PB from Epsilain. 0.499.
Yes, they did PB a little bit ago, and I mean they're definitely within striking distance, but they've got like a minute on their clock, so would be hard.
How big is the difference between spamming right click and just timing it properly?
I don't know the exact amount, but it loses you like 0.2, 0.3 if I had to guess for like every spam click where you'd like miss a boof that you could actually get. So like what I mean by that is it's like if you're spam clicking and you are in a position where theoretically you could get that boof if you weren't like if you didn't miss it, then yeah, you're going to be losing like 0.2 or 3 for every time you spam click and don't actually lock on to what you're trying to get.
Does boof have some sort of reloading time? So when you try boofing once, you have to wait for some time before you can boof again?
Yeah, there's a bit of a lockout period. It's essentially, yeah, just the exact same time that like that's the time save. Like if you could just like, you know, jitter click and eventually get it, then well, actually I don't know, maybe there isn't a lockout now that I think about it, because I don't know why they would have banned boof scroll wheel discard, but
that's
anyway.
what I was questioning too.
Yeah, but all this to say, Cone does take it with about a 0.3 or 4 lead on Epsilain on Marathon. Very exciting match though.
I can only assume how upset Epsilain is.
Well, I mean, it's hard to compete with that. Cone got a top 10 time. Like, that beats Koyoi's PB in that, like, 6-minute duel. And Epsilain's time is probably, if I had to guess, like, top 20. So, like, they both played incredibly well. Can't be too upset about it, really.
250 is the lose. I can't put the point. I don't think I understand what that means, Concord.
Yeah. Is that like you lose 0.25 for like spam clicking? I don't know if that's.
I assume.
What he's referring to. But yeah. All right. Well, we're going to attitude adjustment. I do think this is a potential. Yes, 250 milliseconds is one of the time loss.
Thank you, Concord.
I do think that this is a potential level for Epsilain to make a move. Cone is very good at the modded levels, but Epsilain has been grinding this and got a win on Jellyfish using this level just last round. So I wouldn't be surprised if Epsilain took it here, but it would still be pretty hard.
Oh, but sequence, it's very tough. Cone has a very, very dominant world record on sequence. It's
true. Yeah, I think Epsilain might be cooked either way.
Yeah.
But you know, like they could get their one game win in here potentially. So we'll
Concord saying, I think Marathon is the only one where you can just spam, and he asked me specifically to quote him.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not true if you're actually going for like full-time save, but as far as if you're trying to just finish the level like me, then spamming is probably okay.
Mhm. Sure.
So round one, we watched, let me see if I can remember. It was Nauzeous and Jellyfish
Exactly.
playing on this level. And neither of them are going for the boof clip on the shocker at the very beginning. You can see both Epsilain and Cone are going for it here. Cone also going for the fast ending too.
I can pretty safely put the times on because the clip takes some time to get right. I probably have some
Yeah.
time before they get another one.
It takes a bit. I mean, Cone got it pretty consistently. This is going to be a finish from Cone, and I think it'll be his PB. Yes, by quite a bit, actually. 10.041 now.
Oh, I can just delete the 8 and put in a 0.
So like I mentioned, when we saw this in round one, I believe the record for this is like 9.4 by Hobo. Oh my goodness,
Oh my
that was a
God, that
fast
was
time.
such
Didn't
a
quite
quick-
get the shocker at the
Oh,
end though. That would have
no.
been a really good time otherwise from Cone.
And it's, I'm not sure, but it might be that you can either get a quick boof from under the platform, and then you can also get a clip from those bars are protecting the shocker. So there might be 2 opportunities, although I'm not sure.
I think you're right. I don't know. I certainly, I don't know the intricacies of all the main game levels, and I certainly don't know them for the modded levels. So I'm guesstimating here, but I believe you're correct. That's what it looks like.
Especially
Okay,
when
this is
you
gonna be
look at
another finish
Cone's-
from Cone.
Especially when you look
Yes.
at Cone's runs, you can see he boofs there so soon, and that's an insane time. 9.6. 6.5. Insane time.
Yeah, and okay, Epsilain getting finally a good run, and you want to be holding back at that part. Let's see. So like right about there, after you shoot the second glass, not the first one, but the second, you want to be holding backwards so that you can see the barrel. If you're holding forwards, you're really like banking on getting it like right away, and if you don't, then you just are gonna go too high and waste way too much time. And so Epsilain realizing that it was going to waste too much time by missing it, and opts to just reset that one run. And I mean, you can just see Kona is hitting this clip way more often than Epsilain, so he gets way more chances to actually finish runs than Epsi does.
Right now I'm trying to see if I could find some video of Epsilain PBing on attitude adjustment. That could give me a good idea what Epsilain's ability to finish this level is. I see Absolution. Not sure. Cascade. And I think this is a bit too far now. I couldn't find anything. But I do still know that Epsilain practiced a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
Although,
Alright.
you can see session PB on Epsilain's screen, which is 10.336. Oh.
Yeah, pretty fast. Not fast enough to catch Cone at this point, but all we really need to see is Epsi getting this clip a little bit more consistently. I think that's just gonna kill them if they can't do it. And that is an insane time from Cone. I think that's record. I'm pretty sure that's record for this level.
Holy! This is something else. This is 2 and Cone just froze.
Cone just realizing, okay, well that's the record.
Slacking is saying it would be cool. It would be fun to have custom medals for these modded runs in the future.
Yeah, it'd be neat.
I'm not a mod developer, but I'm curious what it would require. because they do use basically the same level, but they change the cards, I assume. So they're not using a separate, so like a custom level.
Yeah, it would probably take some finagling to
Yeah.
get that all sorted out. I wonder if it could be a
Oh.
Neon Network thing though.
And Epsilain finally gets a finish. Just
Yes.
10.751. Very
In another
impressive, but so far from Cone.
Yeah, in another duel, that would be a really great time and probably a duel winning time. But in this one, I mean, it's just not enough. So I don't know. If you're Epsi, like, do you go for, the clip and try to get the God run? Like, I think that's what they're gonna do. I could also see just being like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for my own personal PB.
True.
And just play the level out as best you can. This is a pretty good run. It won't. Oh, I don't see. That's the other thing about this route that I don't quite get is sometimes you move to the last shocker, and you just don't have enough height to make it if you're using the same route as these guys. I don't know why that is. I want to say it's probably an angle thing, but I don't really know like what you have to do differently to make it versus not make it in this route.
I am curious how exactly the speed preservation works with boofs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably a question to the people who mod the game. Maybe
Yeah,
they have
ask the
more
modding
insight on it.
scene. Alright, this is gonna
And
be
that's time
Epsi's
for
last
Cone.
run here. They do get the clip, but then yeah, that part that they kind of left off on their last run, with that second glass shot, it's just hard. You have to swap to the glass and shoot like right away so that you can get the quickest boof to the next barrel as possible, and oof, that's just difficult.
Slacking is asking what was the question. The question was how does the speed preservation works with boofs? So while we're waiting for an answer, I'm gonna go check up on the results.
Yeah, we've got a few coming in right now.
We do have Hobo's game against Nauzeous. Boof doesn't preserve speed, so you lose all the speed you got before the boof, so it just depends on your angle, I guess. It says the speed to 0 before it starts. I see.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have our only 3-0 players left are gonna be Cone and Hobo after this next round. So they will be playing each other in round 4. That'll be an exciting match to watch for sure. I don't know if we'll be covering that or the other stream. We'll have to see. From there, we're gonna have Nauzeous, Epsilain at 2-1 Pizza, yes, 2-1, and then Pizza Roll will be 2-1 as well. We'll have to see who else. We have a lot of 1-on-1 players that are playing each other right now, so we'll have to see how it goes from there.
If you will put Sephi with Xeno, I'll definitely watch that one. I'll definitely be watching that one.
Yes, we'll see. That is possible that will happen.
I think we have first time chatter, but I think this is a bot. Best viewers, God Joel. Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure this is How can I ban this person? That's a good question.
I think it's just /ban and then their username. But yeah, don't click on that link. Do not. It's probably gonna download a virus for ya.
And does this work? Let's go. Thank you. Figured it out.
Perfect.
Yep. And what do we have? What would?
All right, balance takes it 2-0 over friendly. It looks like.
Mhm. This is what I've been talking about in the beginning. Balance is 1000 on the global leaderboard versus friendly, who is 111th.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
very,
balance has
very
done
good.
well so far. I mean, beat Xenoras and friendly, and they've only lost Hobo, and so that's gonna put balance at a 2-1 record, and we'll face somebody else with a 2-1 record this next round. We got a lot of heavy hitters in that specific like category, so we'll see who they get paired up against.
Yeah, maybe balance against
Could be Epsilain, could be
Epsilain.
Nauzeous, could be Pizza Roll. Yeah.
So who do we have left? We have Ferex against Jellyfish. I could. Jellyfish is streaming on Discord though, so I wouldn't be able to check.
Yeah,
that
both
out.
of them are actually.
So
The other ones are Sephi and the Gaming Ramen, who are both streaming on Twitch.
let's see how that one is going. So, Epsilain.
Oh my goodness, they're playing on Absolution.
They're playing on Absolution?
Yeah.
Does this work?
Ramen is on her last run, it looks like.
And Ramen is actually winning.
Yeah, Ramen is winning.
Ramen did practice a lot of boss levels. So I'm actually not surprised she's so good at this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a decent red time. It looks like they both got some red times here. Yeah, I think that if Ramen can like finish this round out, looks like not going for phase skip.
Oh my god.
Ooh, a PB. I do think that Ramen's run could still theoretically beat this PB, though. It just depends. Yep, so she opted to only shoot the crystal that has the boof to these other ones. Oh, it's going to be really tight. I don't know if it's going to happen.
This is... Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
This is actually so hype. Oh my god.
Did she get it? No.
No!
Oh, so
Point
close.
two,
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That was a crazy finish.
And now Limbus Company on screen. Oh,
yes, now Limbus Company. No Psycho Coyote. Psycho Coyote kills you if you haven't shot all the crystals, because it's just a bunch of lasers and they all hit you and you die from full. So she knows better than to go for that.
Holy, that was actually a hype fight. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
we did
honestly,
not like that one.
A lot of the I think most hype matches can be in some of the lower level ones too. Wow, and that's gonna make Sephi take that over Ramen.
And a comment from another commentator. And you can also see that the Gaming Ramen is watching us right now. Which is awesome. Hey Gaming Ramen.
Hello Gaming Ramen. Well, yeah, just waiting on Ferex and Jellyfish.
I can bring on screen Cone for a second. So he's practicing Guardian.
Yeah, Cone and Hobo are gonna have a really intense match.
Slacking saying, is this the famous Chungus company I've heard so much about?
It is, yes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Cone is looking pretty good on this Guardian, but I think that if Cone gets matched up into too many modded levels versus Hobo, like that's gonna be a lot of trouble for them. So we'll see.
I don't understand how this clip works.
Yeah, sometimes you can kind of clip through these red doors. There's like little gaps, and you can just kind of see the guardian behind it with the boof. So it doesn't really, it's not helpful for a lot of other things because it depends on bullet size, I believe. But yeah, in this case, it's great. It works perfectly to get that boof through. You can actually do something similar. This is just, I don't even think this is a red door thing. I think it's just a neon white geometry thing. You can do something similar with hike. I saw Hobo showing it off earlier. I'd kind of forgotten about the route. Basically, you do hike, and then at the end you kind of fireball down towards like that big pillar, and then you can kind of, if you're right up next to the like wall, you can clip through to one of the guardians in that like room at the very end where the Book of Life is. It's very fascinating. Well, yeah, just waiting for Jellyfish Ferrex. Looks like Ferrex has left the VC that
Ferrex,
he was in with Jellyfish. So
Ferrex is with First Train and Schmoovin
Yeah.
right now. Probably chatting. Could I check out what they're doing?
yeah, it's like I could be just chatting. I don't know. I thought
They're probably
maybe red
just
doors are a
chatting,
solid
yeah.
block, but you can. I mean, there's some way that you can see through them to get that boof off. So I don't know.
Yeah, they're just chatting. I have no idea.
Well, I'll just ask. Ferrex is in this chat too.
That is going to be. So yeah, Gaming Ramen lost against Sephi. Very close match, right? I'm curious, how are you deciding who is going to be on pause for the round?
It's typically been some of the lower seeds. Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to be. That's just kind of how it's worked out so far. But
So Hobo against Cone is gonna be a game, and then
Yeah.
I'm assuming Pizza Roll against Nauzeous?
depends. We'll see. We've got a bunch of people that are 2-1 now, so
Lowest rank currently is standard, I think. Okay, I see. Thank you, Slacking. Let me see. Who do we
gotcha.
have?
So
practicing?
Ferrex took it 2-1.
I'm gonna check. Xeno is practicing on attitude adjustment.
Okay. All right, perfect. I'm gonna go away for just a second, and I'll come back once we've got the next round.
See you soon. Okay. I'll probably yap a little bit about our format. The format is pretty interesting. As we've mentioned, draw 5 levels. We used to do 7 levels. I don't know if we're gonna return to that format anytime soon, because the 5 level format works really well, since it gives you some power over what levels you're gonna be playing, but not over the board. So you actually have a chance to play levels that you would never play, for example Absolution, just because the 2 over levels are just much worse, or something like this. Um, yeah, and I do prefer the 5 level format more. 6 minute duels are somewhat short, but not too short for boof levels. I think the shortest we had so far is obviously the 3 minute one with our April Fools competition, which was amazing. I really enjoyed that one. A lot of people came. I was there only for the backstage, helping around because I was really sick, and it was really fun. The second shortest round time we had was 5 minutes for very short levels like streets, etc. I think most people prefer somewhere in the middle, probably towards 7 minutes, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it was very fun. I agree with you, Slacking. But yeah, I think most players prefer somewhere between like 6, 7. Oh, okay, that was a mistake. I did not mean to say that. Damn it. Anyways, um, like 7, 8 minute rounds. Seeing 15-minute duels at some point, probably earlier on, whenever the format was not standardized or we didn't have the team didn't have a lot of time to figure out what's the best format for like shorter competitions. Earlier on, they were very long, very endurance based for a lot of competitors. So let's see how this goes. Sephi against Xeno. I'm gonna prepare that because I really want to watch that matchup. It seems to be, I believe it's going to be pretty close. This is the wrong one. Oh, I forgot to prepare this. I'm an idiot. Anyways, let's start preparing it. I remember a tournament taking like 6 hours at some point. Yeah, earlier on they were very long. Let me steal the names. Global 4. So I'm gonna adjust this a bit later. Versus Sephi. This is good. Sephi.
Here we go.
Yes, looks good. Let me get the global rankings. We have for Xeno 1757. 1757. And then for Sephi, we have 684.
Yeah, so Xenoras is a very fascinating player. I think so anyway. He streams a lot of this game, and he doesn't really go for like anything specific until NMO, and then he practices the NMO pool. And this started with the Dominion NMO for NMO 6. Sorry, NMO 7. And he gets really good at them. I mean, nothing like crazy as far as like top times, but you know, he'll get like Emerald Sweep on them, sometimes get some Ammies, and coming from like essentially reds across the rest of the game. Like, I think that's very impressive. And so I don't know what his boof times look like, but I know he's been practicing quite a bit, including the modded levels.
Yep.
So.
He did get Emerald Sweep not too long ago. Practicing for the NMO.
On chapter 11.
All chapter 11.
Nice.
And I got Sephi here. Oh my god. Is Sephi's stream gonna break my... Oh no. I think Sephi's stream might break my OBS. Let me
Oh,
check.
no way.
Let me see how this is gonna look like. Wait, does it work out? I mean, it's I'm gonna show it on stream just so people can understand what I'm talking about. Let me just
I'm
finish
trying
preparing.
to pull up his stream desperately.
It's because the stream is widescreen. Here it is.
It's a widescreen.
Widescreen. They have
Widescreen.
widescreen. Yeah.
I see. No, I get it now.
So I'm curious how I'm gonna do it.
It's okay. It'll be a new challenge, but we can get this. Xenoras is not live. Let me ask him real quick.
If somebody could tell me, like, is this watchable on Sephi's screen? It does look quite cramped. It doesn't look too bad, I don't believe. You tell me if it's unwatchable and I'm gonna try to fix it. Oh, Ferrix came to our VC too. Hey Ferrix.
Hello. Quick question. Is Abso
Yeah.
6 minutes or?
Abso 6 minutes too.
Everything's 6 minutes. Yep.
Okay, thank
Wait, is Xenoras?
It's workable.
Wait, is Xenoras live?
He is.
Oh.
I do have him pulled up as well.
All right. Well, I don't know what's going on for me. I'm not seeing that that his stream
Do you want
is
me
on,
to
but-
send you a link?
No, I have his Twitch channel pulled up, but I'm just not seeing his stream.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Oh well.
Let
Yeah.
me...
No worries. I'll just watch your stream then. I'll be a little
Perfect.
delayed, but that's okay.
I am curious, how would this look like if I'm gonna try something real quick. Let me see if this
Mhm.
works. Sephi. I think, does this look better? I don't think so.
I mean, it
Not
looks
sure.
fine to me. I have
Looks
no problems
fine?
with this. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll go back to how it was before because I think it's about the same. Doesn't change anything. Yeah. Yep. I think it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Just gonna look a bit weird. It's fine. Anyways, they're starting on attitude adjustment, so let me put that on the screen.
Yeah, very popular level. This NMO is what I'm learning.
Yep, I did see Zeno practice it right before. So also he's going for that hard ending. And I
Oh,
guess he
Xenoras
got
is?
it once. Yes, he is. Which is
My goodness.
crazy to me. I don't know how random it is. He does seem to get it semi-often, which like I wouldn't know anything about it. What did
Yeah,
I
I
change?
actually-
Yeah. Oh, Slacking is asking what did I change. I basically just instead of trying the pop-up, I tried to do in the window itself. Didn't change anything. But yeah, you were saying?
Oh, I was just saying, I haven't actually gone for that ending myself, so I don't really know. It seems like it's not too difficult, and it's just kind of random if a little bit random if you actually get the good shocker ending or not. But yeah, so I was just watching a run from Sephi or Steffi. They go by both from what I've seen. And I think that if you're too far, like if you're coming at it from too steep an angle, basically like the lower you are, when you try to boof to that one like barrel that gets you the shocker that goes straight to the end. If you're too far like below it at the angle, then I think it just does not work, and you have to be coming at it from like more of a horizontal angle to that barrel. That's what it looks like, because Steffi was not even close to like hitting the shocker, and earlier, you know, you could see that players would hit the shocker, but it wasn't sending them the right way. So I think that's what the difference is.
In the meantime, Xeno is on fire. 12.645.
Yeah, 12.645 is pretty good, I'd say, for what these guys are going for. And it might be good enough to win this duel, though we still have like 3 minutes left, about halfway through. So I think there's going to be a lot of time left to go. Or, well, there is a lot of time left to go. I think there's going to be a lot more PBs left to go.
Is this another PB? Oh my god. 3-8 from Xeno.
Yeah, that's a huge PB.
Then I'm curious, I want to see on Sephi's screen, they also go for the harder ending. Oh, that was so close.
Sephi's been switching it up. Sometimes he goes for it, sometimes he doesn't. It just depends. But yeah, in that case, he tried to go for it and almost got it, actually, and I think that would have been a pretty good time for him. Definitely PB. Yeah, what's interesting is Sephi's not going for the second fireball shot. So you have to shoot the glass for this first one, and then you boof down to the shocker. What the record does for this modded level is you shoot the second glass too, and then you boof to a barrel behind it. Sephi's not going for that, which I think is interesting. I think even just trying to go for it, even if you don't hit it, is probably pretty good. Yeah, finishes a run with the fast ending. Not quite enough though.
And another time from Xeno, very close to PB. It was a 0.4, not quite there though. Yeah, I would assume it's worth it to just try it out. And that was a PB from, was it? I think it was a small one. Yes. Not quite as small as I saw. No, it's 2.
Yeah, decent PB.
Pretty decent.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Sephi is hitting these fast endings. Not necessarily PBing on them, but he's getting them. So,
looking at the session PB, it looks like it's session PB. I don't know if they practiced this level before the NMO though.
Yeah, likely not, which is fair and fine.
They do seem to have 179 attempts on this level. So they've practiced it at some point.
Well, that could also just be normal attitude adjustment. So.
Oh, Xeno with another PB.
Oh, okay.
114.
So still, once again, more than a second ahead of Sephi.
Just keeping that lead. Trying to boof with fireball.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a more than 1 second lead, that's gonna be really hard to deal with for sure.
Yes. None of them. Xeno also is not going for the second glass shot.
Yeah, I think that's fascinating. I don't think it loses time to go for it, really. You can still kind of go around the corner if you want.
I assume for both of them it's just to not waste mental capacity. Just focus on what you need to do, which is very valid.
Super valid. I can respect that, and yeah, looks like Xenoras is gonna take this.
Yes. So first round goes to Xeno.
Yeah, no way for Sephi to catch up once he's finished. So GG to Xeno, but we're gonna see what happens next round.
I'm curious if Sephi is gonna have an advantage on the baseline levels, so just chapter 11.
Yeah, it's certainly possible. I do want to keep us kind of informed about what's happening on the other mainstream as well, since that's our two leaders, Cone and Hobo. Looks like Cone took it on closer, which is to be expected. He's got a record on that. And then Hobo has a 0.5 lead on Attitude Adjustment Game 2 with about half the time remaining.
Ooh.
And then they're going to go to Glide. I think Cone has record on that. I think that I forgot that that was the case earlier, but I'm pretty sure that's true. But anyway,
And let's see what level they're booting. Glide?
oh, are they also going glide?
Yep.
I like glide. I wish the start was less annoying because the rest of the level is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. There is
I'm curious to see what strats these guys do.
True. The ending has so many different opportunities to do it somewhat fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious how each of them approaches it. But also for faster players, there is a weird clip from through the door right after the jock, which I didn't even know it existed until probably like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that one is probably too intense to pull out here, but maybe. I think you're better off just going for the Godspeeds into that gap, like avoiding the red door. That's probably your best bet. Alright, some decent red times on the board so far. Not bad from either player.
Oh, interesting. Sephi is going for second booth for head to have a better approach for the
For the chest booth. Yep.
Exactly, thank you.
I actually think that's pretty smart at this level. Like, go for consistency. That seems like it's a good play. You can always start trying to do some Hail Mary chest boosts if you really need to, but you know, it's early in the duel. I support this decision, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looking at it, Sephi plays boof kind of like how I do, and it's a little hard. You know, it's like you're searching the best you can to find your next like boof target, and you know, you kind of are like right around where you're supposed to be, and then you finally get it, and that's great. But yeah, it's a little bit clunky. Great PB though by Sephi.
Yes.
But you know, that's exactly how I play boof, and it's so relatable. And then I look at Xenoras, and he looks smooth. Like I feel like he's already like in position for where he wants to go with each of his boofs, and I think that's what's gonna be saving him so much more time over Sephi here.
I also noticed that Sephi doesn't turn as much after boofing to jock, which I think loses quite a bit of time because you have to wait for longer to boof to the head.
100%. One thing that you're noticing is that both players are kind of struggling with that Dominion part of the level. I mean, it is a very different part. And it can save you a ton of time if you do it right, but you know, if you miss your shots, or if you get back boosted a ton, or if you're not holding the right direction keys, there's a lot of ways to lose time, essentially. Sephi making some big progress though, only within a second now of Xenoras, so that's great. So, like, he's closing the gap for sure.
Yes. I want to see how Zeno does both of them go for the world record ending as far as I understand, so using rockets on this wall to your right side. I think it is harder though. I'm not sure if it's worth going for it at lower level.
Yeah, I don't know.
Although, I mean, you do what's the most consistent for you. I think that's the most important.
Absolutely.
So if they practice this, although I can't really be a hater because that's what I also did when I was going for Emerald. I also went for that ending.
Yeah, if all you're trying to get is an Emeralds, then, you know, just, you know, do your best on that section and hope it's good enough.
Very pretty time from Zeno.
Yes, very. 9.999.
Yeah, saving me some mental work.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Love that.
much time do they have left? 2 minutes left for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Xeno has a bit more time, maybe because of stream delay, or maybe because he paused for a bit.
Yeah, and one of the things that's important to note with the way the dual timer works is it only counts when you are in the level. And so if you are in between attempts, like when you're restarting, for example, or if you pause for some reason, it won't count down your time. For a level like this, if you're resetting a lot at the beginning, which Xenoras is doing for a fast first boof, then you're gonna use up less of your timer, like earlier, if that makes sense. Like Steffi's not resetting for that, so naturally he has less time because he's spent more time in the level, whereas Xenoras is restarting more, so his timer hasn't had the chance to go down as much.
And Sephi got 10-second time. Maybe this is also a PB. Was not, but
Yeah,
oh
not
my
a-
god,
Not a real
10
PB,
second
but
time on the board.
but that was a great great run that he finished there.
Let me put the dot here, right? Like this, perfect. And another finish from Sephi. Sephi finishes a lot of runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not going for a fast first boof. Honestly, if you're not going for like a super fast time, it doesn't really save you that much to be resetting as much as Xenoras is doing necessarily. That's what I think, but I say that, and every boof does save quite a bit of time the faster you do them. So maybe that is the difference. I don't know. I think Xenoras is just more consistent across every boof in the level, though, and I think that's why he's got such a big gap on Steffi here. That's gonna do it. Yeah, once again, Xenoras has time left on the clock, and Steffi's done. Steffi is about a second behind, and that's gonna be a 2-0 for Xenoras.
Also noticing that this was actually Sephi's PB. Actual PB. Is
It was a PB.
No,
Oh,
it
that's
was
awesome.
Close. No, it wasn't. It was close.
Oh, it wasn't? Oh, okay.
It was 10.899. So very
Oh,
close.
okay. Yeah. Very
Yeah.
close.
Since Xeno did have Emerald here, he had a pretty big advantage, just based on
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Steffi, I believe, mostly just like red player, like has devs on every level.
I see.
As far as I'm aware, but not a ton of Emmys, so makes sense. Wow, yeah, Xenoras pulling it out.
And I'm assuming Xeno got 1 win, so I'm curious who Xeno will be playing against next round. Maybe Gaming Ramen? Question mark?
Could be. We'll see.
And so let's see our matchups and how they're going. So for now, I'm assuming this is the first match that finished.
Yes, it is. Yeah, they were pretty quick. Although I will say Cone and Hobo are somehow already on their third game, which is crazy. But and it's going pretty good. They're also doing Glide actually, but both of them have quite a bit faster times. 7.566 for Hobo, 7.083 for Cone. All right, Nauzeous taking it 2-0 over Ferrex. Wow, those are some pretty good absolution times. And then it was on Fortress was their second one.
Oh, they play.
We haven't seen Fortress on stream yet.
We didn't.
Fortress is an interesting one.
We actually did not see any modded levels except attitude adjustment.
That's true. We keep only seeing attitude adjustment.
This is pretty funny.
That is funny. All right, Jellyfish takes it 2-0 over Agent. Yeah, I suspect that actually most of these matches will finish up pretty soon. Balance versus Pizza is the one that I am not sure about. That one might take a little bit longer. Looks like they're playing on Cascade right now with Balance having a pretty small lead. They're about halfway through their duel. Oh my goodness, Cone's time on Glide is crazy now.
Pizza games balance. So many restarts in the beginning.
Yep, that's high level Glide. Like it's intense.
And also, yeah, I'm also checking out Cascades with Pizza Roll.
Yes, I'm watching Pizza Roll's Cascade right now as well. Yeah, that's also big restart energy at the beginning. It's a short level though. This Cascade is basically just like jump, boof to the first frog, and then quickly like flick and boof twice, and that's kind of the whole level. It's an interesting one. All right. Yep, just watch him jump and boof to the frog and then miss the second boof over and over. That second boof is just hard. Alright, yeah, Epsilain 2-0 over Gaming Ramen.
Yep, and Cone takes the game against Hobo.
Alright. Cone in a really good position to take this tourney at this point. Only undefeated player left. Actually, I don't know who he's gonna be facing round 5. We'll have to see, but yeah, pizza balance. Okay.
How's Epsilain's game going? Oh, are they done? Did I miss it? Or Epsilain?
Yeah, Epsilain just finished. Yep.
Yeah, against Gaming Ramen, makes sense. Yeah. So Pizza Roll against Balance is the last game.
Yep, that's our last matchup.
Last game.
And then we have our last round too. We are almost done here.
Yeah, they have 30 seconds left. Yeah, I'm assuming because this level is so restart heavy, they have much more time.
Dang, Pizza got all 3 boofs and then just couldn't close out that run though. That's unfortunate.
This looks so annoying.
It is. It's annoying.
Oh. Yes.
It's annoying, but it is fun. But yeah, I think it's maybe more fun at lower levels. I don't know. I do like the level though. It's one of the, I would say it's one of the best booth levels, but like modded booth levels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Pizza loses the game. Unclear if that was game 2 or game 3. I assume it was game 3, but you never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I assume Pizza is waiting for...
Yeah, just waiting for... is it Balance? No,
Balance,
not Balance.
yeah. Balance.
Oh, it is Balance, okay. Yeah, for Balance to finish. Yeah, that's a tough one.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's our last one. Assuming that match is done. So at this point, the only way that Cone could lose is essentially for Hobo to win. Or does it have to be Hobo? I don't know if it has to be Hobo specifically, but somebody has to be Cone. Whoever, like, Cone has to lose this next game if he... I was gonna say if he wants to lose the tournament. He doesn't want to lose, I assume, but in order for Cone to lose, he would have to lose this next game. Otherwise, if he wins, that's it. It's just uncontested because he's the only undefeated player at this point. So, all right, is that?
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, I don't know what is going on with balance, but they have not finished their duel yet. Okay, there we go. Balance just finished. Oh, I think they have another one to go. Oh my goodness, they have straightaway. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's watch this. Is Balance streaming?
Not sure. I think Balance is streaming on Discord.
I think not. I don't believe Balance is streaming.
Let me see what they
Yeah.
responded to your message.
They did not respond, so
Really?
not streaming at all, I believe,
Uh-huh.
which is fine. So
Jellyfish, Ferrex, and then here. Yeah, I see.
great. Yeah, you can watch Pizza on straight away. I'm just gonna kind of get ready for the next round so that we can just
Start as
have
soon as
the next-
possible.
yeah, we can just have the next
Yeah.
match that's
Okay.
all ready to go.
See you soon.
I'll be right back. Yep.
Whew, straight away. This is the first time we see straight away. I'm gonna have it full screen. What can I do? Oh, I'm so afraid to mess with my stuff. I think I'll keep it this way. Can I write on screen? I'll probably do that. No, I'll just leave it like this. This is the easiest way. I don't want to mess anything up. I'm gonna be cleaning up while this is all happening, making sure all is ready. Very interesting map though. I'm curious how this is going to go. And yeah, they're already fighting. With Pizza Roll getting a 9.89 at 6. I don't know how good this is. I'll probably check up on Discord if they have any videos of world record on this level or something. Probably in challenge runs, I assume. Have Boom, Take Flight, or modded, most likely, yeah. Yeah, it isn't modded. Guardian. There is I see Epsilain with 8.0. Anything else? Swing. Oh. Where's Wolf? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Maybe in world record though? Modded world record? Wolf Guardian? Fine. Mirror, Streak, Firecracker. Straight away. No, this is gift. Oh no. I'm fumbling. Can't find anything useful. No. Nothing. I guess I have no information on what's to come. There's 8.5 from Pizza and 8.7 from why do I keep forgetting the name of the other person? Thank you, Xenoras. 7.76 freeze world record. Awesome. So Balance is playing against Pizza, and Balance has a 7.8. So pretty damn close to world record. 7.8 versus 7.959. And I'm curious, Glanok, how was your game? You did win. We have it on stream. Did you enjoy it? The matchups are tough for this competition. A lot of very strong players and very few players in general. So, pretty tough. You might be going against Ramen next round. I'm not sure. We're gonna see who you're gonna go against. We could put you against Cone if you want to. The grand finale, Xeno versus Cone. No. So it works mostly by the amount of wins and losses you have. So you're gonna go against those who have about the same amount of wins or loses or losses. So top players play against top players. Low level players go against low level players. Yeah, just like Slacking is saying. How is their progress? I'm pretty sure they haven't gotten any PBs in the meantime.
Okay, I've kind of got the idea of what the last round will look like now.
Yeah. Pepper is the GOAT doing handcrafted matches.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see some of these matches, I think. Yeah, so this is an interesting level. It's basically just like three boofs, and then you kind of do the ending of straightaway, kind of normally, honestly. It's pretty similar anyway.
So Xeno did tell me that the world record on this level is 7.763, and right now the best score there is 7.806, which is pretty damn close to world record.
Yeah, that is.
Balance is
Yeah,
insanely good on this.
Balance is crazy, yeah. Because, I mean, you have to basically go like boof, and then you swap, and yeah, it's like boof, swap, boof, boof, and those three boofs have to be like extremely quick in order to actually get a good time. Poor pizza. This, I mean, probably poor both of them, but like, I'm just, I'm only watching pizza's perspective, and I just see, like, flick to the first enemy, doesn't get it, restarts, finally gets the first boof, doesn't get a fast boof to the second enemy, restarts, like, but that's just kind of how a lot of modded boof levels are, if you're actually trying to grind times on them.
So Xeno is saying that none of them is doing the stomp, so I assume the world record is doing just spamming right click to get to stop on the place.
Yeah, I like doing the stomp personally, because you just go boof to that jumper, you stomp immediately, pick up the Dominion, and then that allows you to just kind of keep going. Like the way that Pizza's doing it, like, works, but it definitely, it makes it harder because you have to do some quick inputs, and then you have to aim at the end. Whereas with the other one, you kind of just it's easier but slower. Basically, he's going for a faster strat. So
I'm curious if Balance's time is world record 7.625. Crazy.
it might be. I don't know what the world record is for this one. I'll be honest.
I don't have the spreadsheet on hand for world records, so I wouldn't know. But holy, it's such a short level. Having a point-free advantage is massive.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, well, that's almost time for pizza. It is time for balance.
And last,
Is that gonna do it? This is the last run?
no, unfortunate.
No.
Crazy.
Wow, world record for pizza, but not enough.
Holy. So, let's see. the
Excellent run.
matchups.
Alright, so yeah, let me just double check real quick. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. World record is based off SRC. Okay, so basically it's if it's got submitted to SRC. Got it. Oh, to a booth sheet, yeah. Interesting. So somebody probably knows better than us. Would be nice to know. Okay. Let me see. Including send specific channel, modded world records, and this is my brain isn't working. Wait. This is back. So kill all. Proof straight away 7.746. I did find balance doing
First, if they can get this right.
7.746. So it still could be a world record, but I did find a faster time on the Discord server. Yep. Oh, we got our matchups. So we have Xeno, you're playing against Jellyfish. Which, good luck. Sephi is taking a pause.
Not finalized, not finalized.
Not finalized? Okay. Then I'm looking away. I'm not looking at this. So, here's, yeah, definitely, out of all of competitors, we have Pizza Roll who has played the most. Laser unfortunately DQ'd, but she also participates very often for the NMOs, which is awesome. That's what we like to see. Epsilain participated in some early ones, but skipped most of the NMOs between NMO 5 and 9. Very fast guy. What's happening here? I'm curious what the other stream is doing. Probably also checking the spreadsheets. Yeah. That's what they do. Let's see.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, Xenoras is playing against Jellyfish. I had forgotten because there was like a few things that I was considering, but that one was the one that made the most sense. So, which
It's
is
like, yeah.
hard. That's a hard one, but that's how it goes sometimes.
It's like
So.
saying you could probably have DQ's return and it would work fine for the brackets and bracketing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Agent of Fortune playing against Gaming Ramen. We have Cone against Balance. If they're gonna be playing on modded levels, this is gonna be a fire game. So we might watch that one. I'm not sure. Friendly against
I
Ferrex
don't think
could be
Balance
good.
is streaming though, right?
True. So that would be a hard one to.
Yeah.
Friendly against Ferrex could be good, but Ferrex is probably gonna stay with Restrain and.
I like
which one
Nauseous
then?
pizza roll here.
Nauseous Pizza Roll. I think.
Yeah, I think that's a good matchup.
Yes, let me just look back real quick. Nauseous. Just wanna see if they played together. I don't think they played together. No.
No, this is Nauseous's first NMO, so.
I see.
Nauzeous was practicing movement for some reason.
That's hilarious. I'm just trying to remember who we've watched on the first. We've watched.
Oh yeah, we don't have a lot of options though, so
There was
like we could do
Balance
Hobo,
on the round.
Epsilain. I mean, I don't know.
Wow. Oh, we've watched Floyd the Pig against Jellyfish. That's who was the first round we've watched. I was trying to.
Or well,
remember
that was
that.
Nauseous versus Jellyfish because
Yeah.
Floyd DQ'd.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go Nauseous and Pizza Roll. Could you write that down and I'll do it myself.
No, I got it. It's okay.
Thank you. I'll prepare the stream then. Players left. Let me steal the name. Nauseous against Pizza Roll. Looks good. Score is set, and I'll just need to add the global times for them. Global times for Nauseous is 99, which is very pretty. Very pretty.
Yeah,
And,
I forgot that Nauseous recently broke into the top 100.
yeah. And then we have
Um,
Peter Roll, who is 21st.
Yes, big gap on global, but I don't know how good Nauseous's boof times are. Frankly, I do know that Pizza is good at boof, right? Like, but not like a known boofer, you know. He likes kind of the shorter line levels more than anything. So, yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes. I don't know much about Nauseous besides the fact that they're very good at rush. Has I think a top 20 rush time.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked before. Rush is just such a good asset to have in something like this. I mean, you get that consistency down, and that's so helpful for duels.
I closed it on accident. Holy. Let me go back to this. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do is actually this to set up my stream. Okay, good. Going back to this. And who do I have pulled up? This is not just okay. So I want to change this one. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so switching to this now. We have Nauseous against Pizza Roll. Big global difference, but this is boof levels. You can never anticipate who's gonna win just based on global.
Yeah. Absolutely. Pete's just making sure that his mods are working right. I'm actually surprised. We haven't really had any mod issues today, which is good. Unless you count laser DQing, which is super, super unfortunate. But as far as like people being like, uh-oh, like we're playing, you know, we're playing Absolution, but I forgot to turn Boof mod off, you know, like none of that's happened yet, which is awesome.
Yeah. Honestly, I believe it's because we have very few people, and most of the people are people who love to kind of play around with what they can do in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's honestly no wonder.
Yeah, no, it does make sense.
So they started their game. This is a Switch. Really happy to see Switch. I like this level.
Yeah, I think this is a fun one to watch too, so I'm definitely excited for this.
Probably both of them are gonna go for the newer ending. And both of them are going for...
I don't know that they will. Even at like
Oh.
top levels, like you don't really need it for Sephi, you know? And so I think it's like if you've grinded it, sure, but if not, then you know, why pull it out now? I think they're actually going for the normal, I would say, old ending.
It's interesting. Nauzeous is not going for the clip in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So probably just trying to set a solid time right now. Yep. And that's an amethyst, which is very, very good to start off.
Yeah, definitely a solid time there.
I'll start putting them on the screen. I think both of them are already trying to do some harvest strats. Oh, I'm glad I waited a bit on pizza roll. Just ended a pretty solid run too.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, that Emmy was not staying for him for very long, so...
Yep. About 0.4 difference right now, which is both of them are very far away from their actual capabilities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Pizza is really going for the clip in the beginning. It does save quite a bit of time, so no wonder. If you do it properly. If it takes a lot of time, it actually doesn't save almost anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's kind of, I think it's kind of worth to just go for consistency, especially if you're not hitting like Seph times yet. Just go for a Seph without it, and then if you get close, maybe you start adding it.
A small PB. Just 0.2 away now from Nauzeous.
Yeah, that's, I mean, closing the gap, that's what you need to see, right? So...
Apparently they're watching Ferric against Friendly, but I don't see Ferric streaming. I'm curious how they see Ferric's POV.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe he hasn't started yet.
Anyways, Pizza Roll got another PB and actually shoot up to first place by a very small margin, probably a few frames. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh my goodness, Pizza going crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh, but Nauzeous takes it right back.
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting to be a good duel. Look at that. That's a real PB from Nauzeous too.
Is it? That's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, I saw. He went up 6 spots on the level leaderboard. So that's exciting. Good for him.
So slowly.
Wow, no door clip too. Okay, but what that does mean though is that Pizza's overall PB is better than Nauzeous's because Pizza has Saf Sweep. So
Yes. This thing. I think if Nauzeous takes this win, it's gonna be a big morale boost for the next round, which I do think Nauzeous really needs against such a strong opponent.
absolutely. Okay, I'm seeing Pizza starting to greet everything now. Going for this door clip, actually hitting it pretty consistently too. Was kind of greeting the fireball down towards the shocker, and when finally on a good run, just couldn't get that last boost to the end. Really unfortunate.
Another solid run. And is that a PB? No.
No, not quite. I think he played a little bit too safe, but he's kind of trying to. He got a little bit scared because of how he was messing up earlier. So. Oh, I say that, and I think he's gonna maybe PB this time.
Oh no.
No, not quite. Session PB too fast. I mean, if he gets a good door clip run though, I don't think Nauzeous is gonna be touching it. But the problem is you have to reset for door clip, and that's gonna waste some of your duel time.
Yep.
Is that trade-off worth it?
That looks. Ooh, that was a 10.9. If I saw that.
My
correctly.
goodness. I mean, yeah, Pizza
1
is
minute
like.
left.
He's finishing runs, and he's finishing fast runs, but they're just not fast enough, is the problem.
Do you know what Sapphire time is for this level?
I don't off the top of my head, but
10.499.
Pizza takes the lead!
Oof, by 1 frame too.
1 frame lead, oh my goodness.
16.
It's gonna be hard for Nauzeous to catch up at this point.
Oof, this was so close. I think Nauzeous had another 7.732 run. My God, this is so close, and they have just under 30 seconds left. None of them are going for the newer ending, which is totally fine. Like, I don't think people practiced it that much. I don't know how much it saves.
Sorry, which thing?
I'm saying I'm not sure how much the newer ending saves. That's gonna
Oh.
be time.
Yeah, it
Unfortunate.
saves a decent bit, but it's just so strange. It's so foreign to do. So yeah, you're not pulling that out if you've never done it before. So yeah, it makes sense that neither of them went for it. Pizza going for a fast run just to stay warm, I think.
Oh, this is such a hardcore match.
Wow, that was a really good first duel. I'm excited to see what these guys have left.
So Pizza goes 1-0 for now.
Chunky Kong.
Chunky Kong. I love this nickname.
I know, it's so funny. I remember when he started getting like fast times and being like, who is Chunky Kong, you know? And then even when he joined the Discord for a while, I didn't know who it was because it's not his name. So all right.
And Spree. We have not seen this level yet.
Oh, this is awesome. I'm glad that we're seeing some levels that we hadn't seen, because for a while it was just the same levels, mostly AA, which I love AA, and I hope people realize like AA is sick with Boof mod, but I'm happy to see some new old levels, if that makes sense.
Oh, so
Nice.
interesting.
Really fast gaming time.
Nauzeous is not doing the clip in the very beginning.
Oh, if Nauzeous isn't doing the clip, this might be over before it begins. Like, you can get like pretty fast times with without the clip, but I just think that Pizza will get faster times. You know, like he'll get enough times where he finishes like with the clip that it's probably just gonna be like a route difference here.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. You can go really fast without the clip still, but yeah, if Pizza gets Seph, I don't think you can get Seph without it, unless you're like just a demon, you know. So.
And it's also a much more obvious time save compared to, for example, Switch. Like on Switch, the clip is not obviously gonna save you time. If you just take too much time to properly do the clip, might be equal or even worse. But this one,
Yeah.
if you do the clip, first of all, you can do it much earlier than the Boof, the other job. Secondly, you get the other Godspeed, which saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it really is like a huge time difference. yeah, like you said, versus Switch clip. I mean, yeah, definitely not all clips are made equally. This one is like maybe a middling difficulty. Like it's definitely not like as easy as sequence clip to hit, where you just kind of get that little barnacle in the corner of the red door. Like it's not that easy, but it's definitely not as hard as like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of well, I guess yeah, switch clip at the beginning or jock clip and Nauzeous, like those are way harder than spree clip is at the beginning. So
Yep.
like even I would even say it might be harder to get that frog at the ends to get that faster, like super fast, than it is to get the jock clip here at the beginning. Like it's hard like to get that frog at the end really quick. So yeah, Pizza with a good improvement. 1 second ahead already.
Oh, and Pizza also has a topaz on this level. Which is massive.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big difference maker for sure.
Since
So
Nauzeous
Nauzeous-
only has amethyst.
Yeah, and it's a 7.4. So Pizza's already beaten Nauzeous's PB by quite a bit here. So not looking great for Nauzeous, but you never know. Maybe they'll pull out the fastest non like jock skip you've ever seen. They just get like an insta boof to the frog. It's possible.
No, wait, did I think I missed the PB. 6.18?
6.816. Yeah.
Oh. But,
Oh, and Nauzeous PB 7.916. So literally 1 second apart now.
yeah, the Nauzeous this time I did have.
In some context, 1 second, not a big difference at all. But when the whole level is like 6 seconds long, like that's a pretty big deal.
It is.
So yeah, this might be a quick 2-0 and a handshake from Pizza here.
Another quick PB. 799.
Yeah, one frame PBs are just not gonna cut it at this stage. I mean, it's good, but like, you know, it's really like there's a fundamental problem that's happening if like you're only getting the one frame PBs and your opponent is a second ahead. In this case, it's mostly the frog. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think that if Nauzeous had like a really fast frog, it would actually be pretty close. But as it is, you know, no jock skip and like decently slow frog, like that's just not gonna work.
And also this jock skip is not something you can pick up on the fly. You kind of have to practice for it a little bit to get the hang of how fast you have to turn and where to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another 0.1 PB 683.
All right. Yeah, see, now we're talking PBs, you know. I just saw Pizza do the thing that infuriates me the most on this level, and that is you get like the perfect lineup for the skip right at the beginning, and then you just don't boof. Like you can see your crosshair is sitting on the like the jock ready to boof, and then you just don't click the button, or like you clicked it too early or something, and then you're like, okay, well,
Oh my god.
rip that run.
If you look at the event tracker on Pizza's screen, he had 0.2 time faster than what he has right now, but he didn't boof in the end.
No, that's so sad. I will say event tracker is kind of, you know, goofy, and sometimes it doesn't work as intended, but...
Oh.
Alright, we are getting a few results in, by the way. Cone taking it 2-0 over Balance. Hobo taking it 2-0 over Epsilain. In some pretty close, it looks like modded levels, I think. 2 modded levels. So... Alright, yeah, getting some of the 2-0s out of the way. Yeah, by the way, with Cone taking it 2-0 over balance, that is going to be the end of the tournament in Cone winning. So very exciting for Cone. That's our NMO 10 champ. I think the one problem with Swiss, especially when you have rounds like this, is sometimes it's a little bit anticlimactic, where it's like Cone kind of won last round, you know. This round was just like a formality, but that's okay. Still
and that's gonna be
a fun tournament.
Game for Pizza Roll.
Game for Pizza, yeah, 2-0 for Pizza. Looks like a 2-0 for Jellyfish over Xenoras as well. Really fast.
Not actually real PV. Yeah.
Really close time for Cascade as well. Wow.
Yeah, but ahead of session PV. That's what I meant. Thank you, Pizza.
All right. Awesome. So let's see who we have left. I believe there's Ferrex versus Friendly, which is on the other stream. And then we have Ramen versus Agent of Fortune. Let's pull up Ramen's stream, see how she's doing.
Maybe Ferrex is streaming, because I do see that they have Ferrex's POV.
Oh, interesting.
I just wouldn't know.
He is
where.
streaming. Oh, I'm not following Ferrex? What the heck is this? Yeah, no, Ferrex runs his Twitch.
And
Is Ramen not streaming anymore?
Ramen is. I do have Ramen.
What is wrong with my Twitch today? Like, sometimes I can see people when they're streaming, and sometimes I just can't. Okay, hold on. Play gaming. Yeah, I see it now. That's so weird, though. Okay. Yeah, Ramen is playing Agent of... What is it? I forget this player's name. They're new. Agent of Fortune. And it looks like Ramen is done quite a bit on Glide right now. Amethyst to red, it looks like. And then Ferrex and Friendly going at it on Spree. With Ferrex probably winning this game. He's up by quite a bit. And then Friendly, yeah, he did win. Friendly just hadn't finished, but he did now. All right.
So, let me pull that up. This
That
was our
might be
fifth
it
round.
for Ferrex.
Where are we
Okay,
going to
go for another one.
Oh, we're just gonna promote to 1BC. And we're gonna have it on both streams, I'm expecting.
If you want, I'm actually probably gonna hop out before the interview. So.
I see. So Restrain is probably gonna be doing the interview, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I told Restrain that he could do it. If you want to join and have it on your stream too, no, absolutely no problem with that. If you want to raid him before then, that's fine too. Either way. All right, Ferrex takes it 2-0 over Friendly.
Yeah, I'll probably raid them.
Sounds good.
Just have to pull up my own stream for that.
All right. Yeah, I'm curious if this is the last match for Ramen.
I'm gonna prepare it, but I'm not gonna do it yet.
Yeah, I want to kind of take a look at the final standings with you before I leave. If this is the last round with Ramen, that would be cool.
So this is the only one that is left.
Yeah, and I mean, Ramen is on Limbus Company again, so it could be over. Yeah, Ramen's typing in chat, so I think that's it. Yep. Wow. Pretty anticlimactic last round, all things considered. It was 2 O's across the board. but these things happen. All right, so let's see. Let's finalize this guy.
We did have some
And
pretty
that's it,
cool rounds. I think the one we had in the beginning, Nauzeous. Oh, friendly game. No, we had. Who did we have? We had friendly against Epsilain. Was it?
Oh,
I
our
think
very
we
first
have
round,
one. Yeah,
Nauzeous
very-
versus Jellyfish.
Nauzeous versus Jellyfish. Yeah, this one is wrong. That's why I was confused with
Yeah.
this one. Oh
So,
wait,
Yeah.
I forgot to transition.
Oh, you're good.
Hellos. Hellos.
But yeah, pretty exciting. We have Cone finishing as the only 5-0 player. Hobo actually the only 4-0 player. Everyone else kind of beat up on each other. So our 3-2 players, sorry, 4-1 player. Our 3-2s being Pizza, Ferrex, Nauzeous, Balance, and Epsilain. A lot of great boofers there. And then we had Jellyfish, Friendly, Agent of Fortune, Xenoras, and Sephi, and Ramen coming up at the end. Everybody getting a win though, which is exciting. I think Ramen's might have been a bye, but I think everyone else got one win at least. So yeah, pretty neat tourney. I liked having the modded levels, and yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for streaming, Nick.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm curious, will we have the next NMO announced this stream or somewhere down the road?
Yes, I actually already gave it to Restrain to talk
Yeah.
about. So
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that was very fun. Like I really enjoyed it. We did have this mashup in the beginning after the first round, but we got back and the rest was pretty fun.
Yep. Yeah. Luckily, it all recovered well. So, all right, I'm gonna head out. But thank you so much, Nick.
Yeah, thank you for being there, helping me while Nyx couldn't be there.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
I'm gonna send everybody to Restrain. So thank you everyone for watching. Bye bye.
Bye bye. I'm gonna go talk to Kun real quick.